Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn, where we've spent all of our money on NFTs. Please join our Patreon. Please.
More money for more NFTs. They're taking over our lives.
We need the NFTs. Speaking of our Patreon, in the next week, we're going to be publishing the this adventure that we are finishing up just now. The White Dragon Dark Horse adventure. That was our season 1 adventure. And then we'll be moving on to season... We're going to be taking a break. It might be a longer break than normal because I really have to make a lot of stuff. And I apologize for that. But in the meantime, maybe we'll do some one-shots. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. But in the meantime, there's always Face the Raven on Wednesdays. That is Sasha's game. And there's the Spelljammer game we do every Friday. So there will be plenty of things happening. So subscribe and all of that jazz. Speaking of our patrons, who are scrolling there down at the bottom of our screen, they also get sneak previews of the games that we're doing behind the scenes, like stuff about our characters, stuff about the world. I've been posting lots of lore. A bunch. Sometimes even some homebrew rules come across there. It's not expensive, $1. Hey, that's awesome, right? And you get to vote for your favorite character, and this week's favorite character is Moshi Sora. Hooray! You get a free insta win, and if you don't use it by the end of the game, it turns into a void point.
Mr. Mosby.
I'm going to say this. Because next time we play will be the first game of the new season, the next poll will be for everyone. You do not have to be a patron to do the next poll. Anybody can be involved in the next poll. It's up for all of everyone. And hopefully if you like voting and you like being a part, you'll join the Patreon. But yeah, join us.
And with how popular polls are on Tumblr right now, we know a lot of you want to vote.
I will also be doing some community posts on YouTube about how you felt about this past story arc. I want to know kind of what you liked the most about it, what you didn't like. I'll be trying to get your comments. Whoa, hey. My camera. I will want to get your comments. I'll be doing polls on NPCs, PCs, all that kind of stuff because I want to know and I want to make a better show. And yeah, it'll be great. And we're not playing Pathfinder. We're gonna get rid of that there.
No.
There we go.
Just the false advertisement.
So
let's keep your books within grabbing distance.
Let's introduce everybody today. Of course, you all know me. I'm the Game Master. My name is Corey. And our VTT is maintained by Sebastian. Thank you, Sebastian, for maintaining our VTT and making it so great. He's never here on camera, but he is definitely part of the team, and we thank him every time.
Always inside of our spirits.
And very active on the Discord.
And then we start with Crystal's character.
Hello, I'm Crystal. I play Moshi Sora. She is from the Centipede Minor Clan. And her thing is that she is a Moshi Sunseeker who uses fire spells, and the specialty of the school is using fire for healing. She's pretty good at beating people up too, but prefers when she doesn't have to do that. Yeah, I think we're good now. Let's say my old flame, played by Tarek.
Yeah, Shishiro Kuranagi. My name is Tarek, and I am playing Shishiro Kuranagi. She is a Scorpion Clan Shugenja-ish person. She's kind of a shinobi as well. She's kind of an everything, but she's the I Heart Huckabees of the Scorpion Clan. Um, she is everybody's friend until she's not, and you're not gonna like it when she's not friendly.
I'm going to
So
call you
far
out.
she's done.
I'm going to call that out for a moment because you specifically went after Kakita Morishita when he did nothing to you.
Oh yeah, no, he did do something to me. You just don't realize what that thing is.
Oh, okay. Sure.
He went after Moshi Sora, and that is a sore spot for Shishiro Kuranagi,
Did
who
he?
is old flames with Moshi Sora.
Oh, you're jealous.
He made a move on her.
Oh, okay,
He made a
okay.
move on her, and now Kuranagi is kind of jelly. So that's a little bit about Kuranagi. She is jelly about Moshi Sora, maybe finding another uninterested party.
Someone who likes those long legs.
Yeah, as much as she does. And she is best friends with Bayushi Naurin, who is up next with Sasha.
Hi, Sasha. I play Bayushi Narin. Really good at being like kind of an ice cold bitch, but very effective at being an ice cold bitch. And kind of the front line of the team. She likes to very standoffish, likes to go out, not afraid of picking a fight or getting her hands dirty if she has to. Doesn't really tolerate people dishing shit with the people she cares about, which are few and far between. But that list happens to include her good Scorpion partner, Kuranagi, as long as she doesn't try to sick a gaggle of children on her. So
Yeah, that
as
only
long as
happens
she stays in
occasionally.
good graces, she's a very loyal friend and protector.
No
And
frenemies here.
while we're talking about staying in her good graces, let's
Daisuke
talk
would beg to differ.
to Matt, who could use some of that.
Thank
The
you,
graces.
Sasha. I appreciate it. I play Doji Daisuke, no, not Kakita. Hello, Doji courtier, and in the last game, he essentially had a very interesting development in his career. Now he is on his way to try to see if he could become a master artisan soon in poetry. He is now an apprentice to the new White Dragon after winning the poetry competition, and he's super stoked about that. But he's also nervous about the fact that he hasn't completed his ninjo, so a little or no, not ninja. Giri, thank you. About his Giri, so still kind of a little tumultuous, a lot of mixed feelings happening, going on there, but we're gonna see how this plays out. And now to the only person who seems to genuinely respect him in the group next to Moshi Sora is Ide Yungso, or James.
Oh, I see. We went in order of height this time, from tallest to shortest.
No. Kuranagi went before Naurin. Naurin is definitely second tallest. Okay, almighty.
Actually, Kuranagi might be the shortest.
Yeah.
At the very least, Daisuke is a little taller than Naurin.
No. Kuranagi is not the shortest. James has a short disadvantage.
No, I said second.
Oh,
shortest.
second shortest. Yeah.
Oh, didn't
yeah.
hear the second part.
Advantage.
Yeah, she is probably second shortest.
I mean, yeah, advantage. It's a short advantage. There's no short disadvantage.
Yeah, so I am the tiny
Unless somebody else turns it on him.
I eat a youngso who would much rather just be a musician, but does what he feels he has to in service to the Ide family. And he's managed to, I think he was the first in our group to actually complete his Giri here, and has been trying to help everybody else complete theirs because, well, they all gave him support on his. And it's always good to make more friends, as Kuranagi's motto is, which is one that Youngso shares.
Friendship is forever.
And
that no one's
And
made a
my
My
joke.
little unicorn, my little unicorn.
While some might find it odd that a unicorn's closest friend is a scorpion, that's
Many
just
people
the
will.
way it's worked out for him. And it's been very good for him so far. And he sees no reason to stop being friends just because of reputation.
Didn't you ever
I
hear?
can't believe we haven't made the joke yet about Eat Abe not being short when he's on a horse. I feel like that was like ripe for the plucking, and we've been missing it every time so far.
Well, we haven't seen him on a horse yet.
Don't you remember?
Hence short.
Don't you remember the old mythological tale of the unicorn and the manicore? No, nobody.
Mm-mm. Not
Did I
familiar with
make
it.
this up in my brain?
I think,
I mean,
yeah,
is
I
this
totally
part of
did.
L5R
If you tell the
history?
story, I might recognize it, but I don't at the moment just from the name.
I've always
Gaslight
wanted
gatekeep
a,
girl boss.
I think I
man.
dreamt it. Anyways,
Tell us about
You're
it.
drunk.
hey, the festival's over. The poetry competition is completed, and Kengo has become the new White Dragon. He has graduated from Dark Horse to White Dragon. Everybody has gone home for the night. Stalls are closed, and I'm just wondering what you guys are going to do. If there's anything you want to do this evening, or if you just want to wait till the morning.
So I believe Daisuke already had his talk with Ayuri, so no sense in trying to, pester her a little further this evening, but he'll try to see if he could talk with her in the morning before departure, if at all possible.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright.
anybody else?
Party.
I think it's time to see what those letters say.
Ah, the letters.
I feel like we might want to go talk to Kengo and maybe ask him if he feels safe after pretty much the like public threat that he received earlier.
Kengo's gone. You don't know where he went.
Maybe I will go ask around. Maybe Naurin will go ask around, see if anyone knows where Kengo went.
If Naurin's going off doing that, she's gonna have a friend in me.
Okay. There's not a lot of. I think the samurai have mostly gone, so you're gonna have to make a labor check to talk to merchants and peasants and get information.
Motonoman isn't around either.
Motonoman's not around either.
Guess where she is?
They're gone.
It's gonna be real awkward if they're in the same place.
They probably are.
Okay, you said a labor check?
A labor check.
Kengo probably
Labor
knows what it
air for
feels
courtesy,
like to be
maybe.
a horse.
I will assist in the
Late-
search for Kingo.
I mean water. I mean charm. If you want to charm them, water would work.
I will help you. You get one ring die, not a skill die.
If I toggle assistance, will that?
I don't think so. It'll only give you the skill die, so you gotta not toggle assistance, but just add one ring die.
Okay, you're gonna have to come here and
Just
show
do
me how to do
the
that.
+1 where the ring die is.
Right here?
No,
Oh, here.
ring.
Okay. Let's see. Labor.
Labor charm or exchange water works well.
Then let's do water.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. TN1.
Oh, perfect. Literally, probably the best thing that could have happened.
It's not hard.
I have no ranks in this.
Okay. Kengo's the center of attention. Everybody was watching him, and they are definitely.
Everybody loves Kingo.
They definitely said that he went on the boat back to the governor's estate. And they also say that he and Motonomen are definitely together, and the lion is 100% right, and like everything that Ikoma Mitsuo said was probably true, and yeah, that's what this person that you're talking to seems to believe.
Does Naurin kind of get the vibe that this seems to be popular opinion around here?
Um,
Or did we just bump into some rando who's very way too interested in other people's lives?
make a culture check.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it a TN2 culture.
Very good.
It could be air for analyze. It could be water for survey, or it could just be void for sense.
I'll do air. What's the difficulty?
2.
Culture, where is that under scholar? Okay.
Would having really good hearing help me in this?
No.
I didn't think so.
Okay, I think I'll also probably just go with air. I want to say fire, but I'll go with air.
Kuranagi got distracted by kids screaming her name.
It's not because overhearing people wouldn't like, oh yeah, this person believes it. It's more of getting a general feel of what the culture has, how the culture has changed, not any specific individual yet you're overhearing. So Bayushi Naurin, sorry, gets the
There you go.
feeling that there is definitely some sort of divide within the populace right now of if one side is basically saying if Akoma Mitsuo is right and her that him and Kengo and Nomen or yeah Kengo and Nomen are an item, then perhaps he's right about Shozo cheating the competition or playing favorites. There's another group that's like, hey, what Motonomen and Kengo are doing has nothing to do with anything. And there's another group that's like, everything's true. Like, and these guys are like, they really want it to be true because they want the drama. The thing is that these are all just accusations, and no one has seen proof. Though some people are creating proof, if you know what I mean. They're like, yeah, I saw them exchange gifts, and here's the gift that they exchange. Like, they just start making stuff up to make the story better, and that sort of thing. So it can get out of control.
Okay. Well, I'm not all that great at like, even though I feel like I might want to intercede in this and try to like do something about it. I don't know that Naurin is particularly good at that. So I'm not sure that I will give it an attempt at this point. Knowing it probably wouldn't do much, and instead just like nod to Kuranagi and see if we can't like if we would be permitted to like get a message to Kengo.
Isn't it our responsibility to kind of defend him here?
Naurin kind of like
character-
clears her throat and looks at Kuranagi and you can like through bond like you get the vibe that she does not want to go back to the governor's estate after shenanigans.
Also,
Okay.
I can spread some rumors doing damage control out of character.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't know that Naurin is going to ask you. I don't know that she trusts you enough to ask you at the moment.
All right, fair enough.
You do know that if the people who want the drama get their way, that it could put a it could make it
Serious
look
damper.
yeah, like his title of White Dragon might have an asterisk next to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll think about it. Kuranagi can always ask. I don't really want to talk to my ex-fiance right now. He's pissing me off.
Kuranagi kind of gives Naurin a look and is like, maybe we could, do some kind of damage control, right? I'm sure there's something that we could do here.
Yes, my face is very friendly, and the things that I say are very believable.
I think you're trustworthy.
That would make just you.
Well, I don't know about that, but fair enough, I guess.
Hey, you peasant! Say this again, and I'll cut your head off.
Yeah, that's really, if Naurin starts doing damage control, it's going to be like, I dare you to start spreading that misinformation. Like, if I hear this coming from anyone, you'll have to deal with me. And I don't know that that's the kind of route we want to take this.
The government's trying to keep the information from us.
Yeah, exactly. But you see, Naurin's working for the bourgeoisie. And she, looks at Kuranagi and says, you know who is significantly better at talking than me?
Well,
It is a rhetorical question, you know.
Oh, okay. Must be Moshi Sora.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Ide Youngso?
No. He is very good at being a woman.
Your
I will give him
husband?
that. I don't want to see him right now either.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go talk to Doji Daisuke then.
Yes. We can go together, but in lieu of me potentially saying something I shall regret, I shall let you do the talking.
By the way, if we have any Bayushi Hidari Hito fans out there, I have written him into the printed adventure that will be on our Patreon in the next 2 weeks.
Yay!
Lovely.
I found a way to put him in.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't necessarily have to be anybody's husband.
He can just be that shady guy who's trying to sell you drugs on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Hey, kid, wanna buy some
Spend
drugs?
some money.
What was it? You want to buy a 7?
You want to buy? I think it was an 8.
I don't remember.
Maybe it was a
Hey,
7.
kid, you wanna buy a 7? Got lots of 7s here.
You take the 7, you put it on the wall. See?
You take the 7.
Oh, I think it was 8s because he was
Yeah.
talking about how many arms an octopus has.
That's right. That's right. It was 8. You take this 8, you put it on
You
the
wanna
wall. See?
you wanna get an 8? Because if you get an 8, 8 will 8, 7, 8, 9.
You're nailing it. You're nailing it, Tarek. All right, back to roleplay.
So I think we're gonna go and try to find Doji Daisuke and get him to do some damage control.
All right, where is Doji Daisuke hanging out? He's probably head back to the inn. Yeah.
To the Ryokan, yeah. Just kind of like enjoying the fact that things are at least doing a little better than how they were earlier.
Really?
Since I'm heading that way as well, we might as well walk together.
Oh, well, I wouldn't mind the company, Sora-san. Oh, well, I must say, I was actually not expecting to win the competition. I did try my best, but I'm still quite in high spirits.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You did do a
Thank
very
you.
good job.
Take off 3 strife. Why not?
Oh, all right, sure.
What a competition. I'm feeling like that's a good strife removal thing.
Oh yeah, and I assume that this is a new scene too, so I'm already at half.
Oh yeah.
strike,
Let
so-
me hit the new scene. There, and you can get rid of 3 more strife.
Well, I just wanted to give it a shot and see how my skills were coming out of the academy, and apparently it netted me an apprenticeship. Ooh,
And I'm taking three
white
more strife off,
dragon.
just so you know, Corey, because I am indulging in my passion of sake.
Walking home with the fresh bottle.
Hmm.
Okay, Narin and Kronagi are chasing you down.
Oh dear, it's the Dowa duo. Oh well, pleasant face.
Look, Kuranagi's probably the most chipper one of the bunch. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have the dourness of two people, so it evens
Yeah,
out.
that's fair.
The dour duo plus the cheerful one.
And the face you're making reminds me of that like one guy that you see in the background of Freakazoid. All right.
Ah,
Don't mean
Hello,
to.
Kuranagi. Hello, now. How, how's your evening going?
could be better. Could
Oh,
be much better.
oh,
And I happen to think that you might be able to make it better.
what's going on?
Oh, just heading around the festival and hearing a lot of people talking. A lot of talking.
I kind of quite assumed that it might be from the drama that happened, as soon as Master Kengo was chosen.
Well, seems like you have some wits about you tonight.
Hmm, Well, a little better than before, but, well, I assume that you've approached me for a reason, so
Of course.
you might need my doji training to kind of help tamp things down.
Well, if you're offering, I think
Hmm.
Kengo could greatly benefit from having somebody on his side.
Oh, of course. I mean, he is my new master and all, so, well, I might as well help him out and make sure that his career starts off wonderfully. Wouldn't want my apprenticeship to go down in flames at the
I
beginning
think
either.
I think that is very wise.
All right, lead me the way, and I'll try to unruffle some feathers.
Oh, lead you to the way to where exactly?
Oh, all right. If you like wherever you were hearing the rumors, or if
Oh,
you think the
everywhere.
general populace was necessarily spreading the rumors, then I'll just go ahead and start mingling around and spread a few of my own
Well,
here and there.
there were people kind of everywhere who were saying a lot of things. Though we did go searching for Kengo, so mostly the people that we asked. I guess I could point you out to some of the people specifically, but it seems like
Could you
there's
at
a lot of
least
people who are just kind of rabble rousers.
ah could you tell me
Anyone?
exactly what they said so that way I could perhaps stretch their vision to be a little more temperamental?
Um, sure. They were saying a lot of things about, well, Kengo and Motonomen and how they indeed were a couple now, which is confirmed. And so because they're a couple, that they must be
They're speculating that Shozo rigged the competition in his favor. You need to
Hmm.
squash these rumors quickly,
yes.
Ah, well,
or
I
it'll
mean,
come down
we
on
did
you
have
as well.
official judges that presided over it. Like Shozo himself wasn't a judge. Like, am I correct on that, Corey?
What? Joseph was the
Of
judge.
course,
Oh, the judge.
Shozo was a
Okay, okay.
judge.
Mm.
There were three
Shozo
There were
judges.
and
three. There were three judges: Shozo, Miyagenda, and the
and the
monk.
monk.
Yeah, and Shozo is the most important judge, and the other two are advisors to him on his judging, and that's how that worked.
Ah,
Um,
and
that's
what was the name of the Akoma dude that got pissed off?
Mitsuo.
Mitsuo. That's right. So I
And
think.
it's not, and it's only confirmed that Moto Nomen is with Kengo with your little group.
Mhm.
To everyone else, this is just a rumor as well.
So I think I'll go ahead and use what was it? Lady Doji's decree was the one that would spread rumors or
Yeah.
whispers? No, whispers of the court. Whispers of the
Whispers of the
court.
Court.
Okay, so I am going to say that Ikoma Mitsuo essentially self-sabotaged when he realized that Mononomen, had the hots for another guy.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
Um, don't forget that we found out about Kitsu Satoru and how he was helping Mitsuo the entire time.
Kitsu Satoru. Okay,
And
so
so
I
if
will
anyone was cheating, it was probably him or some.
All
If
right,
anyone was
so
cheating,
add
then
an addendum to that. So I will definitely include that information in those
So
rumors.
here's the
that
thing
line
that
were-
they didn't. Okay, I told you guys specifically that if it's confirmed that Motonomen is with Kengo, then the populace is going to believe everything that
Yeah.
Ikoma Mitsuo says, because
That's
if the
true.
one thing
Which
is
is
true,
what I
then
was-
all the things are true. So either
Ah,
all the things have to be false or all the things have to be true. That's how these things work.
hmm,
when it's gossip, yeah.
Yep.
okay. All right, scratch the information about Mononomen and Kengo being together at the moment.
You
And
could also spin it that to your advantage. Like you could say something like put it on him being jealous, make up some bullshit rumor about him wanting Motonomen, and say that he wanted Motonomen, which is why he started to like give Kengo a hard time about it.
Oh, how about
Obviously.
Well, she doesn't like me, so obviously she has to like somebody else because who would not like me?
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I could
Because
definitely
they
use
know that everyone saw him blow up, right? So
Mhm.
if that's true, then what you're saying about him being jealous must also be true. You can use the same logic.
Not jealous, but jilted.
Yeah.
Not jealous, because jealous means that he doesn't like Kengo because he has Motonomen. You don't want to confirm that.
Yeah.
You want to say that he's making up
Jilted lover.
stories. She didn't want me, and so I'm going to say that she's going after this disgraced Ronin.
She's
To ruin her
she
reputation
is
too.
Yes.
the paradoxical won't have sex with me but is a slut.
Oh, one of those, eh?
The chicken egg.
All right.
So there you go.
Thank you very much for the help and suggestions. I definitely appreciate it. All right.
Is Youngso also here, or has he gone off to drink heavily on his own?
I probably went back to the Rokukin and have been joining in the celebration there.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, Naren will kind of look at Sora, and tilt her head back toward the direction of the Rokugan and say, "A part of me feels uncomfortable. We were here to protect Kengo and make sure everything went smoothly for the competition. The competition is over, but we witnessed what seemed to be almost a public threat. I feel like we should make sure that Kengo knows to keep his guard up despite potential celebrations of his victory."
You do the physical damage control, and I will try to do the social damage control. Seems fair?
I'd like to go find Youngsu and see if he'd be willing to go and be, what he was doing before for Kengo, keeping an eye and an ear out on the governor's island. So,
That would most
Sora.
definitely be wise.
Sora-san, I understand you were going to retire, but is there any way I could enlist your aid in this?
Yes, I'll come with you.
Thank you.
Okay, make your Whispers in the Court roll, please.
Okay, let's see. Courtesy, air check, targeting each character in the scene. So, let's see. The TN of this check is equal to the lowest vigilance among your targets. If you succeed, you create a rumor. La-di-da. And let's see. Go to your... Okay, new opportunities. Learn about another rumor. Okay, so the more bonus successes I get, the better spread this rumor will be.
Yep.
Courtesy, air.
And make sure
All
do you have any advantages or disadvantages for this?
Let's see. I do have playfulness and affect of harmlessness.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. So which one would you like me to use?
Not playfulness. This is work for you. So affect of harmlessness will definitely work in your favor. Unfortunately, to spread these rumors, you have to go out where the populace are, and that's going to be some terrible, ugly bars and such, and you're going to gain 3 strife, but avoid.
All right. Works for me because it's clean, dirty, nasty, but
I just stepped in something sticky.
But yeah, basically after the festival's over, the only places that are open now are more adult places, and that's where the gossip's happening, like,
oh, the ill repute. Ugh.
I mean, you could call them ill repute. They're mostly just like regular establishments. They're just,
I know. I'm just trying to act as
they just
footy-toast
happen
as
to have
possible.
peasants in them and not samurai. That's the difference.
All right,
Well, that
fair,
makes it
fair.
ill repute to Daisuke, doesn't it?
Oh, how
Not
disgusting these
high-class
people.
enough.
But yeah, you're gonna get sake in a dirty cup, that sort of thing.
And you have to drink it in front of people to not be like a letdown.
These
Yeah.
people
Party.
in yurts.
You
Ugh.
literally just saw the bartender spit in it and wipe it with a dirty cloth to clean it.
Oh, poor Daisuke, the butt of all this group's jokes right now.
Make your roll.
All right, so TN1, I assume, right?
It's the TN of Whispers of the Court.
Yeah. So
Lowest
essentially,
vigilance.
lowest vigilance of whomever I'm trying to, spread it to.
Yeah,
so...
TN1. They're peasants for the most part. They don't.
Okay. Sad that I don't see the 3D dice rolling anymore. Alright, let's see. Opportunity. What
I've
would the
had the same
opportunity net
2
me?
dice stuck up on my screen for a while.
You want opportunity to.
To probably learn about other rumors, though. I was just kind of like mulling it over.
I was
like,
about to say to cover your track so people don't.
Yes.
Don't
yes.
that it comes back like
Don't realize it was you.
Shozo's student is trying to Kengo's student is trying to cover his ass kind of deal.
Would a second opportunity kind of help a little more?
Sure.
All right. Make it nice and discreet.
All right. You successfully spread a rumor that counters other rumors. And you spend a good deal of time out in the evening doing exactly that. That's your downtime action. You're going to have to go home and go to sleep. Probably you'll be in when their party at the Ryokan is over. Everybody's walking into the Ryokan. Youngso's already there. There's this little celebration happening. People are drinking. People are having fun.
Excellent.
Yeah, probably Youngso is playing his little instrument, and there's
On a
Doji
table.
Sakurako is doing a little dance to it, and all sorts of things. There's other samurai there, of course, that were part of your entourage, and others that were guests of this event, and others who just traveled here and have lots of money and decided to spend their time at this Ryokan, and there's a little party happening. And that's when all of the rest of you walk in, Moshi Sora, Bayushi Narin, and Shosuro Kuranagi.
And Smiles McGee.
If I can add one little detail right before they come in.
Oh, and Bayushi Hidera Hito is there too, enjoying himself, letting his hair down as one does.
Can I
Is
add
he
one little detail
literally
right
letting
before
it
they
down?
come in?
Sure.
They might think there's a horse inside the Rokukin because the horse head fiddle's
Ryokin?
signature thing is that
Ryokin.
part of the songs is that you actually make it sound like a horse whinnying.
Cool.
Checking the
Excellent.
rafters, like,
Can't
Nice
trust these
call.
goddamn unicorn horses.
It's a Ryokin, not Rokukin, because remember, Rokukin was your character.
Okay. That's what y'all all come into. What's happening?
Well, look at all those dice.
oh,
they're
those
gone.
chickens.
She saw the 3D dice on our screen for a moment.
Yeah, there were like 15 of them or something.
When your GM is rolling damage behind the screen.
Slightly glad I'm not there yet.
For my in real life tables, I actually have a set of blank dice just to cause that feeling in my players.
Yeah, we're fine. Narin kind of like nudges Kuranagi, like, go.
What do you want?
He's your friend. Go talk to him.
Young so?
Yes.
What about? He's doing fine. Look at him.
Fine.
Dancing. He's pretty drunk.
I will go ruin the party then. Excuse me.
I look over at Moshisaurus. So, you want to get a drink?
Narin like turns her head back and like judgmentally stares. Never mind, you are going.
What?
And then turns around and like grabs Kuranagi by the wrist.
What did I do?
You cannot be trusted.
I'm going to get one drink.
30 proof. 130 proof drink.
The equivalent of
I mean, that
Everclear.
sounds
One
about
drink,
right.
but from a bucket.
You're off by about 50 for it to be Everclear. That's 180.
All right. Y'all approach Youngso.
Kind of gesture to him that we need to speak with him, like waiting for him to finish his air guitar solo on the table. But
No,
like,
it's not air guitar. I'm actually playing the horse head fiddle.
There's a guy
Okay.
with a drum
Or
next to
head
him.
solo.
There's a person with a flute. They're all jamming. They're having a jam
He's
session.
part of the band.
And there's like a mostly empty bottle of sake in front of me. Eh?
Soon enough, the song
You guys
has
take over.
yeah. Soon enough, the song has to end. And it becomes a drum and flute solo. I mean, that's not a solo. It's a flute solo with the drum backing.
Duo.
It's a duo.
Sling the fiddle over my back, grab the bottle, finish it off, walk over. What do you need, my friends?
Good to see that
And
you're in such
actually
high
kind of
spirits.
put arm around both Naorin and Kuranagi and pat them on the shoulders. And
Naorin's
I'm
eyes
keeping
wide
my hands
slit.
on you to maintain stability at the
Has
moment.
obviously been quite warm outside, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. And even warmer in here. The music's been hot.
Oh.
Narin like wrinkles her
People
nose a little
actually
bit.
buy you drinks if you can play well.
Is that so?
Unfortunate that I never looked. Well, I'm glad to see that you're in a good way tonight.
What's not to like? Things turned out well. I got third place. It's all good.
I was interested in seeing if you would be available to, and then she kind of like drops her voice down a little bit and says, keep an eye out in case something were to happen to Kengo. You did see and hear what happened earlier, but it seems that you are perhaps not in the best position at the moment.
Probably not, but at the same time, get in close, pull you down slightly, and whisper, it's a drunk whisper, so it's a little bit louder than expected, but
So like you pull down as if you're gonna whisper and then says in normal volume.
pretty much. But with that to it. Besides, Kengo's learning how the moto ride tonight.
There's a stank on that, like, not whisper, too, of alcohol.
Naren is like visibly uncomfortable. She hates the smell of sake, and it's like right in her face right now. She's like tense. Thank you. Yeah, this was very helpful.
Sounds like it's gonna be a long night then.
For
Especially for
myself,
Kengo.
yourself.
You know how much endurance the moto have.
I'd rather not think about it.
Perhaps we'd be better off leaving a letter. Naren says through like slightly clenched teeth.
Ooh.
Deliver it, have some of the guards deliver it to Kengo, perhaps, when he is able to read it. Maybe he can take better precautions on his own.
Perhaps. But that still leaves him sort of lost for words at the moment. You won't really know what he's up against, right?
Nobody knows what he's up against.
I'm merely acting on the hunch that someone is a sore loser, considering how hard he was trying to win. I don't have any proof that he's going to try to pull anything tonight. But if it was me, I would strike when everyone was inebriated celebrating.
Maybe you don't want to admit to that so loudly.
She shrugs.
I do agree, though, that lions tend to be pretty hot-headed.
At this
Yeah.
point, Sakurako walks over to you and says, if you guys are concerned about Mitsuo-kun, if he's gonna do anything, he's not gonna do it in the shadows in the middle of the night. He's gonna come and challenge the guy with a sword and just cut his head off.
Is she looking at Naren when she says that?
Yeah.
And Youngso's just nodding along, going, yeah, that's absolutely right. And
Does sound right.
if his companion tonight, she'd easily step in and kick that lion's butt.
Don't worry about it. Have a drink. She picks up a little, like, sweet rice cracker and she's like, have a good time.
Sentiment,
Is she trying to feed us, like, directly?
sentiment to see if she's being genuinely drunk.
She's drunk. You don't. She's drunk. This is the after party.
She's drunk.
Is
Okay.
drunk. Have a cracker.
Everyone's having a
Okay.
good time, except for what's his face.
Now,
He's not even
I
here. You do
know-
not see Ikoma Mitsuo here.
Naren has like a profound stick up her ass at all times. She does not know how to have fun.
I know you don't like sake. So how about plum wine? That's also good. Not as good, but it's still good. Have a drink with us.
Naren like glances at Kuranagi, like, are you gonna help me out here or?
Well, mine is pretty good.
That's not helping.
Yeah.
Hey. You don't have to get out of control. One drink won't cause that. You'll just relax a little.
Yeah, just let
No,
your
no.
Use a little
Sakurako says,
relaxation.
no. Let little stick in the mud go have her pity party. I don't want anybody messing with this room of wonderful people. And everybody cheers. Yeah!
I should be going.
For the low cost of one drink, you too could be a really cool people.
Kuranagi-san, have I struck you as someone who profoundly cares?
About drinking? For people.
You see Bayushi Hideri Hito just kind of magically appear. He takes Doji
Magic
Sakurako
man.
by the shoulder and says, "Let's get out of here. You don't need her. And never say that about my wife again." And kind of yanks her back. Like, he gets really quiet when he says that, too, and just yanks her back, and she's just like, "Ugh," and puts her down in a chair.
Disappeared.
Sit your ass down, girly.
And she's just like, "Whoa!"
Trust me, you ain't want nothing.
You see that he has a couple words with Kikita Morishita. But he seems to be handling himself okay.
I'm halfway surprised to see that they're here just because Morishita was like, "I'm packing up everything and we're leaving."
Well,
But
I look over
she
at-
was like, "No."
it's a good point though that she made, that if he's going to try to like make a move on Kengo, he's going to try to like lop his head off in a duel for his honor. So the best thing to do
Yes.
for Naurin is to not get drunk, go to sleep early, and wake up early, and make sure she's around in case
In the morning.
like in case swords come out. So she'll politely excuse herself. She'll take 1 cup of something to drink. Like she'll pull out her own cup.
There's tea.
Yeah, there you go. She'll have some tea and
Herbal
try
tea
to
made with flowers.
look less grumpy.
I take
Doesn't
one of the
work
rice
very well.
flowers, or sorry, rice
Crackers?
crackers, and snack on it.
There are those like really sweet kind of like candy rice crackers that are really good.
Okay, then Naurin has a few of those. Only when she sees them bring out a fresh batch, though.
I mean, they're not like mochi sweet, but they're like the sweet.
They're sweet.
Yeah, rice. Have you ever had them?
I don't like sweet things, so she'll take some.
Kuranagi-san, you're a good judge. Have I had too much at this point? Be honest.
The quickest way to find out would be to light a match and put it in front of your mouth.
Last time I did that, I lost a mustache.
Good news is you don't got a mustache right now.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
He has a mustache in his art.
for now.
Right there,
Made you
see?
check.
How attached are you to that mustache?
There it is, too.
Anyway, I am gonna go check on Doji Daisuke and make sure that he's okay. You guys have fun, okay?
I'm going to take that as a yes and switch to water for now.
If you don't want to have a massive headache in the morning, you might want to.
Yes.
That's a good
That
idea.
sounds like a good idea.
Naurin will go with Kuranagi when she sees her leaving, because she wants an excuse to get out.
Okay. There's no way to really. I mean, how are you tracking down Doji Daisuke?
I am not tracking down Doji Daisuke. That was a complete bold-faced lie.
Got it. You are giving yourself an
Wants
excuse
out.
to leave.
Yeah. I plan to do something, but definitely not going and finding Daisuke.
So, what is your plan? Because I think everybody else is just going to party until they go to bed.
I look over at Naurin and go, it shouldn't take both of us to do what I'm planning.
Say the word, and I will go, and I will retire to my quarters.
Oh yeah, if you'd like to get some shut-eye, then I guess now's the time.
Should I be worried?
Did you ever be worried with me?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's not a vote of confidence that I was expecting.
Don't mistake our friendship for something akin to complete trust.
Oh, what? I'm going to go ahead and ignore that you said that,
You're slippery. It's a quality I appreciate.
but don't apparently trust. Anyway, go get some sleep. I'll be all right. If you see anything or hear anything weird, just, roll over. It'll be gone soon enough.
Perhaps I don't want to know what you are doing. And then she.
I go find Kengo's place inside of the? Is he in the governor's mansion?
You don't know. I mean, that's what they said
That's
he
what we
went.
were told.
That's where they said he
Yeah.
went, to the governor's mansion.
Okay, I'm gonna go change clothes and start looking around for Kengo.
Okay.
I plan on trying to stay up and making sure that he makes it through the night fine.
How are you getting to the island?
By swimming.
If absolute need be, then I might actually swim. But
Okay.
let's see here.
Don't you have that ability where you can go through shadows now?
No,
I don't think it goes that far.
I
don't
wish.
know.
That's more like Scooby stealth. You can't like go across a river with that, but you can like go behind one tree and then come out from another tree that's like a couple feet away or whatnot.
Ah,
And I think you mean appear to do that, not physically teleport through the shadows.
No.
I think at some point she does get to physically teleport.
I
to
do.
the
Yeah,
shadows.
at some point I do literally get to
Because
teleport.
she's
to-
good.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
one of those spell casters.
Yeah,
Ninja
it's a
junk.
spell that I have to cast to do that.
It's
but yeah.
ninja junk.
But
Magic ninjas.
it's not only magic ninja junk; it's ninja junk that is specific for the like school that I work through. But
It's she know sorcery. She know
Yeah.
She knows sorcery.
I am not good at labor. I was looking at my skills to see if there's anything particular that might help me. But I don't think there really is. So, what I will do is go out to the docks quietly.
Okay.
Steal a boat.
You gonna steal a boat?
Yeah, see if I can find a little skiff, little junk,
Okay.
and get my way across the island.
I think-
How the question is though, how will I actually get to there and not be spotted?
That's a good question.
So these, how sturdy are these?
So you're looking for a boat that will help you. So the first thing you need is probably, I'm gonna say, survival or seafaring. Maintaining boats and ship log. You need a seafaring roll to get a good boat.
Okay,
Personally,
if this goes
I think you
poorly,
should just
then
use the teleporter pad.
I mean, I wish I can't use it though. I'm not that.
Those
cool
little.
yet.
She's talking about those little red
The
buttons
little
all
red
over
dots.
the map.
Oh yeah, the teleporter pads. Yeah, that's
You
good.
gotta go to the save point, dude.
Yeah.
Respawn.
Okay, I will try to find a boat. If I cannot find a boat, then what I'm going to do is try to keep an eye on the docks to see if there's anybody doing anything similar, trying to get onto the island. Linga.
Okay, so
I don't know what the TN is though. What is the TN of finding a boat?
What ring are you using? Because it'll change depending on your ring.
Can I con my way onto a boat?
Sure,
Con your
but
way
it's still
onto
seafaring.
a
You're still
boat.
you're gonna walk up to a guy and be like, "Hey, I need you to take me somewhere," and it's totally 100% legit.
What if we
Yeah.
paid some peasants to like
I may have
Stay
to,
up
I may
and
have to bribe them.
one for each like boat area? What the fuck are they called?
Doc?
Dock to like tell you if someone goes to the governor's mansion.
I may have to do that eventually. But yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely not gonna produce a boat.
Get
So-
another one.
Tell you what, you make a con roll, and depending on how many successes you get, it'll be TN1, and depending on how many successes you get, it will be how much they will rent you the boat for.
Fair enough.
And this can be
Yeah.
con because it's air. Yeah, there you go.
Okie dokie. All right.
Ooh.
3 successes.
Okay, well then, it's not that bad. A man is willing to rent you his boat for 2 koku, and one of those koku is a deposit.
Oh, okay. You gotta bring it back.
That's an expensive boat.
It is.
That is he is ripping you off. Hella.
Nope.
I will
really.
tell him. I will tell him as long as he keeps this between us, because this is of official business that is important for the safety of the city in total. Then I will be willing to give him the koku.
All
For
right.
deposit.
Okay, I'll deposit 2 koku. That leaves me with 6 koku. If I get my deposit back, it will be an extra koku. And yeah, I get why he's saying that.
I was
Because
starting this up at like 4 koku to
yeah, I
get
was
a boat
expecting
at
this
this
was gonna be really
hour.
expensive because this is probably somebody's
Livelihood.
welfare. Yeah, this is their
Yeah.
livelihood. This is how they make money. So if they're fucked with a boat, they are gonna be out a boat and not have food on the table for a long time. Okay, I will take the boat,
Okay.
and
He's touching the butt.
I'm going to try to land the boat somewhere secure that won't draw a super huge amount of attention to me.
Okay. Seafaring. Let's see. Maybe seafaring water for surveying a nice place to land.
Sure.
Or analyzing a nice place to land, like using
Yeah, air.
what he knows about the island.
Yep.
Okay, I'll try air again. We'll see how this goes. TN, hidden.
TN2.
Okay, let's try it. Oh Christ!
You got
I need
2.
that. Okay, good.
Okay.
Oof.
You get to the island, and now you need a skullduggery roll to keep everything hidden.
I will do that. By the way, I'm eating one of my medicinal herbs to stay up, because
It's-
otherwise I would get problems.
It's going to be a TN3 because the vigilance here is pretty high, and they're looking for people. You know, there are guards running
It's
around.
okay, baby. I'm on crack.
At least you're good at skullduggery.
Yeah. TN3, you said?
TN3.
Okay. James, do you have skullduggery?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Whop. Did I make it? I made it.
Ooh.
You have
yes.
You made it
strife
and
right
maybe
now.
more.
I do. Ooh. I'm gonna leave off that extra one, and that way I can use the opportunity. I will take 1 strife because actually, how many ranks in skullduggery do you have? Does it
2.
matter?
I have 2, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I think it's the ranks of bond you have with each other.
Call upon, yeah, it's the rank of bonds.
Yeah.
As long as they have a number of ranks in it. Okay. So it's still 1. So I'll take 1 strife. 1 more strife. Okay. I hide the boat, and then I eat some crack, and it's literally like crack.
Weed.
No, it's literally like crack. Shinobi must often keep strange schedules. On castle missions, they sometimes stay up all night to gather information or harass foes after spending a day working in disguise in the wilderness. They must remain alert for long periods of time when doing work as scouts and sentries. Herbal medicines kept in pill form in small medicine cases or as tea brews allow the shinobi to stave off hunger, thirst, drowsiness, or pain. At the end of a scene, a character with exhausted condition may use 1 dose of medicinal herbs to remove strife and fatigue as if they were not exhausted. But they cannot benefit from this again until they remove the exhausted condition. So basically, I'm just deleting it off of my character sheet, like one dose of it off my character sheet already,
Okay.
because I know by the end of the time that we do this, I'll probably have been exhausted and need to.
I need to get my hands on some of those, honestly.
Yeah, they're expensive, but worth it.
So what happens is you start sneaking around this place, and you're trying to find Kengo and Motonomen, and you cannot find hide nor hair of them. There's nobody in their rooms.
Oh shit!
These freaking peasants got tricked.
Where do you want to go?
There's no one in their rooms.
There's nobody in their rooms. You're like, maybe they're in the feast hall. You kind of check that out. It's the normal places that people would be.
Maybe they're drinking with Shozo.
Shozo's an old man. He's asleep. He took the early bird and went to bed.
He's been asleep since 6. As soon as the poetry competition's over, he's like, okay, I'm going to bed.
Time for bed.
If I was a unicorn trying to convince Kengo to do stuff, it would probably be in Unicorn District. Was I just in Unicorn District?
Kinda, but yeah, the inn is in, I believe the inn is in Dragon District.
Okay, so we were actually in Dragon District then, last I was at.
Yeah. This is at the center of all 3 of the districts, so you can go anywhere.
I'm gonna see if there's anything in Kengo's room that can give me a hint as to where he might have went if he's not here. Like, is his pack here? Is his normal things here, but he's not? Or did he clear out his entire room and it's like empty now?
So
Save for a note that says, "I've
one
been
thing you
kidnapped."
know is that he travels very light.
Light.
As a Ronin, you're constantly traveling. You don't want to carry a lot of things with you, so only the essentials, and he usually always has everything on him.
I don't like it. This does not feel good.
Motonomen's room, on the other hand, like, she has servants that can pack up her stuff, so her stuff is there. She's a princess.
I might as well carry her.
Okay. I head out, going toward Unicorn District.
Okay. You spend all night searching for them, and you do not find them anywhere. I am going to move time forward.
Scene ends, I'm assuming?
Yep. I'm going to hit the characters have a good night's sleep button. In the morning, everybody's eating breakfast. Some people are a little hungover, but they're ready to go out and say their goodbyes to Shozo when he gets to shore. So, and you guys have to become part of the part of his entourage that leads him back home.
Does the good night sleep thing reset Void, or is that more specific?
The Void happens at the beginning of every game, whatever that means. To me, that's at the beginning of every act. That's how I do it.
Okay. Got it.
Actually, before we go to bed, I want to make sure that I get that letter from.
Oh yeah, the
Yinso.
letter. I have to tell you what's in the letter. So the
Do
letter.
I get my Koku back, by the way?
Oh yeah, you can get your Koku back.
Okay, cool.
So what the letter says, Crystal, is that Doji Sakurako needed to place very well here because her uncle. Let me get her uncle here. I'm going to move this over here. Here it is. Her uncle, Doji Heizen. He basically has strong ties to the Deer clan and has been making them basically make matches between people he wants and the imperial families. And he's been using the pink cranes as basically like, this is the pool of people I use to marry into high-ranking imperial areas, people with a lot of power, in order to do something with somebody. You're not sure what, but it's a big power play. There is something here.
Okay, so the pink cranes are like his pool of people to be married out.
Exactly. And Doji Sakurako, there's an implied threat that if she can't do something big, that she will be married instead of to the Imperials into the Deer clan to make the alliance with them even stronger.
Okay.
Oopsie.
Since you're a minor clan,
Oopsie poopsie.
you know that the Deer clan has made a treaty with the Crane that the Crane were going to defend the Deer. And you don't know why that happened. It was like it seemed like the treaty came out of the blue, but this is now giving you a hint as to why that's all happening. There's also a word here that basically means a way of writing or like a cipher, and that word is Gozoku. No one knows what that word means because in this
Not at all.
in this timeline they're not. They've never
Except
existed.
Eric. Out of character.
Nothing. I don't know anything.
So
There is no
Just-
bossing saying.
There is no war in
means
Boston saying exactly.
A way of writing?
Yes, Gozoku, I believe when it's translated from Japanese means a way of writing. Let me double check that. Gozoku. Yes, language family.
A language family, okay.
Yeah, like a font family.
It means
Font or
No.
language?
it's basically like a way of saying things or speaking or writing. It is a language family, like a lexicon. But it's used in terms of like a group. Like the way of writing, the language family needs this. Maybe I'm interpreting that wrong. Maybe it just means family and language together. Maybe it means more like a legit family rather than a metaphorical family. I don't know. But that's the way I'm going with it. That's how I'm interpreting it here. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. So yeah, Doji Sakurako, like there's two ways to think about this. Either she is a pawn of these people, she is a willing participant doing these things to help further her uncle's ambition, or that she is a victim of this and that she is caught in something that is bigger than her and she's forced to do things or she will get punished. And that is the secret of the pink cranes.
That's how the crane got her wings.
Okay, it is morning. Everybody's eating breakfast. I don't know where Shisoro Kuronagi is.
So I made it back.
Kicking rocks in front of the Ryokan.
Yeah, I told you. Like, you spent most of the night doing rumors, and then you came home and went right bed. That's what I said. Everybody's having a little dish of rice and beans and whatnot, egg, whatever you want. What are you doing? You have an hour before you're going to say your goodbyes to Shozo.
Naren's gonna go like check Kuranagi's room to see if she's there and ask her how her night went.
Kuronagi's not in her room.
I know, but Naren doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm drinking willow bark tea.
Yes.
Well,
You're like shading the sun from your eyes.
Even though I'm indoors.
Yeah. Like the sun coming in through the windows, you're like, oh. Turn down those candles, they're too bright.
Can someone turn down the blasted music?
Why is
There
there
is
a
no
bonfire outside? What's that? That's the sun? Can somebody turn it
Has
down?
it always been that bright? God damn it.
Well, I am just gonna have some tea and breakfast.
well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to see if I can talk with Otomo Yuri again, and try to see if I can convince her to take the position as a Kakita scribe.
Okay,
And hopefully appeal to her.
You sit down across from her eating breakfast.
Hmm?
She says, she
Good morning.
gives you a glance as you sit down and with your meal, but doesn't say anything.
Good morning, Ayuri.
Oh, good morning. I didn't see you at the party last night.
Oh, just had to tamp out a few social fires that were attempting to spread, but thankfully, things seem to be on the level again.
You didn't just say you were out carousing.
Yeah, she's not like she looks at you
Way too much
strangely.
information for no reason.
I'm sorry you had to work last night.
Oh, that's part of being a samurai. No worries. It was fun. I got to I got to see the local culture, see how it was.
Maybe
I got
you
to
should play
stomp
the
around
himbo
with stinky.
route. Maybe you should play the himbo route. She can't be scared that you're gonna betray her if she thinks you're too dumb to keep anything to yourself.
I got to stomp around with a
Like,
bunch of
just
smelly
tell
peasants.
her everything, but like, don't make it look like you're telling her everything. Way too much information.
I was gifted the opportunity to stomp around with a bunch of smelly peasants all night. How else does someone have fun in a godforsaken town such as
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a fun route, especially with playfulness. It probably would sound like I had a great time out there, even though my inner sense of cleanliness is like, ugh.
Well, either way, she doesn't seem to care.
She just like, oh, this guy is here and he's talking to me.
Yep.
If I just be polite, maybe he'll
Yeah.
leave.
How's the weather? How's your mom? That's great.
How's your dog?
Oh, your dog died? Mm.
How's your manservant?
Yeah, how's your manservant? How's he doing? Sounds great.
Laundry smells real
Blase,
nice.
huh?
Well, breakfast is over. See you later.
Oh. Well, I was hoping we could talk a little more about poetry and whatnot.
Yeah, whatnot.
She says, I don't think there's a lot of time for me to talk poetry with you, Doji-san.
Oh. Well, I would at least like to ask if we could perhaps start a correspondence with one another. Because, well, I'm still relatively new, and even though I just recently get my apprenticeship, I would like to speak with someone who's a little more experienced in the endeavor.
Okay. Here's the thing. You're um
Hmm?
making her feel good about her, giving her a compliment.
Yeah.
That's your Benton's curse.
Of course, of course.
Quick, make it worse. Get down on a knee and propose.
Yeah. So make
And then invoke doom.
make a courtesy roll.
Yeah, so let's see. It'll be.
It's only TN1 because you're trying. This is like the first little like this is to like turn her personality from indifferent towards you right now to, something different. Friendly, yeah,
Okay.
to friendly.
So
So it's a
courtesy
TN1,
air.
but your disadvantage is in full effect.
Yeah, and like any. Let's see. Any. Let me reread it again quickly. So I must reroll. Choose and
Two
reroll
successes.
2 dice containing success and explosive successes.
Yep, you can choose any of the 2 dice that have those symbols on them.
On his
Yay.
behalf, would affective harmlessness help here because he's trying to seem harmless so he can like offer her a job? He's trying to get on her good side. I feel like if it applies anywhere, it might be here.
I wouldn't probably go to that
No.
angle too quickly.
Aspects of harmlessness isn't for this. Aspects of harmlessness is when he tries to like make it seem like he's not a fighter at all, and when he tries to make himself feel small. This is
Okay.
I'm not going for that right here.
Yeah. All right. So difficulty 1. I'm wondering if I should spend a void point just in case, just to kind of at least increase my chances. But I'm pretty sure there may be a few
TN1.
more rolls here. Huh?
It's TN1.
Huh?
It's TN1.
Huh?
It's TN1.
Yeah.
It's TN1.
You have to reroll 2 successes, but don't forget you can use our bond. I think
Okay.
it might help you.
Now
Rivalry?
reroll. Take 2 of those dice that have successes on them and reroll them. I don't care which 2, but they have to.
Okay.
And then
Alright,
you can
reroll.
reroll another dice if you don't get a success on it, if you want to take a strife and reroll one.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
You get it?
Well, I mean, yeah. As
He only
far as I
needs
can
one.
tell,
He only needs 1.
I only need one. I only need one.
I just don't know
I'm
if you
wondering
reroll.
if I should get that explosive success though, to kind of make it a little more like. Would any bonus successes?
No,
No. Okay.
you're making her friendly.
Opportunity to kind of like make it as smooth as possible, and gain a little more favor, or add a little more flair to what I said.
You're overthinking this, but you can spend opportunity.
Uh-huh.
But you only have 1 opportunity there.
Okay.
Because you only kept 1.
Yeah.
Should have kept more.
Alright, let me quickly check.
If you want a suggestion, maybe you want to learn like something like an advantage or a disadvantage about her. I can imagine that might be useful.
Yeah.
I imagine so.
Yeah, I think that'd be useful, especially since my character is supposed to be a socialite.
Okay, air. Well, you need two for that.
Oh, blech.
I thought it was only 1.
It's
It's
two
only on
for
initiative.
advantage
Oh,
versus
learn their demeanor and current strife.
You can't.
You want to
do
learn
that
her
with
demeanor
one.
and current strife?
Sure.
Okie
I
doke.
expect her strife is pretty low.
Yeah, considering that I did the tea ceremony last night with her.
Where is she? Well, she did have to do the
The competition. And then there was a party.
Oh yeah, there was. That lowered her strife. By the way, if you took part in that party, yeah, get rid of 3 strife. Which is James. That's it, James. Her current strife is 1. And her demeanor is detached.
Also, I'm reading it again, and it does say that downtime use, it's only one opportunity to learn an advantage or a disadvantage. It's one per opportunity.
Under downtime use. Okay, I was looking at
Is it
general use.
multiple
Notice an
steps?
interesting detail in the scene, such as an advantage or disadvantage, and that's
Uh,
2.
oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Why is it in there like 3 times? Well, I can guess.
Wow, that's interesting. If this in downtime and general is the same but for different, these people really need to like figure their rules out.
I was kind of wondering why. I was like, where I'm reading it, it says one.
We'll see if he answers.
Okay.
Just for.
Do you want to learn their demeanor and strife, or I guess you can learn, since it's a downtime scene, you can learn one advantage or disadvantage. So, according to the rules, you can do that, which is weird.
I mean, I'll learn a little more about her disadvantages. Maybe I could use that to my advantage.
Advantage? Boom.
Okay. You know that she has a morbid way of speaking. She has morbid speech.
She's basically Rokugani Wednesday.
If you say so.
I was hoping to get a chuckle out of everyone, but all right.
Hoo-ha!
So she says, maybe I could give you a few, maybe I could help you out in your poetry. So if you'd like, please write to me and tell me how you're doing so we can help each other.
Of course, like it's like a man. I'm trying to formulate proper words for Daisuke to say. Ah, flatline right there. All right, but I know for sure that he's trying to flatter her to the best to his best capabilities.
Well,
Which,
you already
unfortunately
did.
for me, I have no capacity to do so.
Well, you already look. Unless you have a different tact than what you did last game, I'm not going to
Yeah.
make you give you a second roll on this. So
Yeah, I understand.
but yeah, she's willing to do correspondence with you.
Mhm.
Definitely.
At the very least, I have an in on that. Oh, let's see.
One might say you even have a Ryokan.
Ah,
All right.
disappointing.
Well, like let's say, you know, I think I got something for Daisuke to ask. I am quite curious. What is it that inspires your poetry, or the topics, or the subjects of your
She
poetry?
will start going into depth on like the dark heart of man. That, you know, power over life and death is like the thing that drives is at the heart of what drives people, and surviving horrible things, that kind of stuff.
Ah, you know, since last night's talk, you have got me thinking a little bit. Now, I don't want to dampen the mood or be dour about it, but I am relatively quite curious. Now, going back out of character, like I'm still trying to figure out a way to say say things like how even though she is paranoid about like how people are like putting political spider webs of like being in the imperial family, and also like everyone else wanting to gain political favor and power, I'm trying to figure out how to essentially tactfully like say say somehow through heaven's edict she was given the opportunity to be born into the imperial family, and so that way she can you know rise to the occasion in her life to what's the right word, to make like a Rokugan, or like to push Rokugan or the Empire into a more positive direction with her influence. That's what I like, the angle I'm trying to go through.
She just went into a huge diatribe about how life is struggle and death,
Mm-hmm.
and you think
I'm
that she's going to respond that she is a positive view, a positive influence on Rokugan.
Okay.
You should be trying to be morbid.
Morbid?
You should be trying to be morbid. Don't try to not be morbid. She's morbid. Get on her level.
All right.
Talk about how living is suffering and whatnot. Existence is pain, and
Art
like
sucks.
This is your lot
no one
in
is
life.
gonna
Accept it.
if she's not the
Or
white
just roll
dragon,
over.
like she should go somewhere where her poetry could be appreciated and where she could like be unmolested by the like basic the basic minds of the peasantry that can't be bothered to think about things the way that she sees them. I don't know.
All right. All right.
Play to her, play to her ego, maybe, or like, well, never mind.
All right. So, all right. So, trying to think. Ah, you know, so essentially her interests could definitely be injected a little more into more popular culture. And who like what better clan to use than the Crane, who tend to popularize a lot of Rokugani, like uh,
Trends.
cultural affects. I don't think that's
Literature?
right. Huh?
Literature?
Literature. Thank you. I'm sorry. My brain is like, you know the word, but you don't know the word.
Okay, I'm going to give you one more roll. Unfortunately, you're doing this by praising her ability and her sense of style, which activates your Benton's Curse again. Because Benton's Curse has two parts. One is the romantic part, and the other is when you're trying to give people compliments. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that you're doing that again. So
Yeah.
He's telling you should be negging her.
No, I'm not saying that at all. So you get another roll.
Instead of complimenting her, you should be insulting other people. That way you're not triggering your Benton's Curse.
It's TN3, but I'm giving you the roll, and you have to re-roll two of your advantages. Or two of your successes.
I'll definitely spend a void for that one too.
Okay. This is the good roll to spend it on.
Yeah.
And don't forget to not keep your die before you decide if you want to re-roll one of the die with your rival bond.
Okay. You have to re-roll two of those success dice.
All right. Okay. The opportunity turned into a strife. All right, but let's see. I'll be keeping those opportunities.
Okay.
So I made the TN with an opportunity.
Hold on. You're
Congrats.
using air. Okay, you're good. Still TN3. All right. You finally succeeded. And she says, I will attempt, if the crane are sincere in their wish for me to express myself to them, I will give it a shot, Doji-san. Congratulations. Gain 10 glory for completing your Giri.
Woo!
That was insanely hard. Remember, the best way to do that was Void. I told you that
Yeah,
last
I know.
game.
I tried to find a spin on it, but unfortunately my mind was like,
The way I would have done it for Void was to say, you're being hunted. I want to know about these people hunting you. Let's figure it out together. But the only way I can do that is to be close to you. You need to take this job in Doji Land or in Crane Land, and then we can both work and root this out together. Enlightenment.
And of course, I
And
did think about it.
you're not praising her on anything, so your Benton's curse wouldn't activate. Boom. But you did it anyways. You brute forced it. We're going to move on. Everybody meets out in a courtyard. We're going to move the scene along, guys. Moving the scene along.
Yay, courtyard.
Noodle.
And I
The scene is now a
presume
noodle.
10 glory for me
Oops.
as well.
Yeah. 10 glory for you as well. Sorry, I don't want to show you that courtyard just quite yet. I gave you all a little glimpse of that. Okay, what's happening is everybody
Look at all those dice.
gathers to do the procession and wish Shozo a good trip off. And everybody's standing there, all of his students, and Mitsuo arrives. And Mitsuo arrives in force. He's got a bunch of lion soldiers with him. And he looks around, and Kengo is nowhere to be found. Nobody sees him. He's not here. You hear Mitsuo mumble something about a coward.
Does Kuranagi hear it? Team hearing?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Kuranagi hears this, that
comment about him being a coward.
yeah, that he 100% that he just said that Kengo is a coward for not being here. But Shozo is still talking. He's making his rounds and, thanking Miyagenda for hosting this. It was such a pleasant time, and it was one of the most wonderful things that has ever happened to him. He says he gives his best luck to Kiro Asobe, to the monk Ikko. He wishes his students that are there the best in life, including Atomo Yuri and Doji Sakurako. He even wishes Akoma Mitsuo all the luck in the world with his writing going forward. He sees big things for everyone. And he comes over to you all and he says, thank you for doing everything you did in this city. You are the pinnacle of samurai. I have met seldom samurai that are as honorable and noble as you. It is time for me to go. I just wish I could have seen Kengo one last time. And he walks over to his palanquin, and he opens it. Then he closes it, and he goes, "Oh, it seems like such a wonderful day. I feel like I'm going to take a walk instead." And he hobbles up on his cane. And
I try to catch a look inside the palanquin.
Oh, there's people in there.
There's
You see a
there's
shadow
people-
because you're right next to it, and you kind of look in through the cracks, and there's people in there.
Can I make a
Can I try to pick up the sentiment on that?
No,
on
no,
that
no.
statement? No.
naked bodies.
And Mitsuo says, "Wait a minute." He says, "Open that palanquin up."
Uh-oh.
And Shozo says, "No, it's okay. We can let's
can
just
walk,
go."
it's fine.
And Mitsuo says, "If you don't open that palanquin up, oh man, I'm gonna open it up." And he steps forward, and Shozo looks at all of you and says,
I'm gonna
Now we're in
step in.
step
I'm gonna
16.
step in and say, "Is
I
that
will
any way
also.
to treat your master?"
Naurin takes a stand directly in front of the palanquin, making no show like that if he takes another step forward, he's gonna have to go through her. Doesn't say anything, just
Yeah.
stands.
So like,
Me too.
basically like Dice Game.
"All right."
Pretty much gonna do the same thing because
I'm
now
gonna
like
take the
Shozo is his
opposite side.
I
grandmaster.
think it's initiative.
Akoto, I'm sorry, Akoma, the Akoma orders his troops to say, "Take those, if anybody gets in my way, stop them." And the two forces clash. It is initiative. Hold on, we're going to go to activate this map here. I have this map. How do you like that, guys? Everybody should be in the combat tracker already.
Yay.
I swear to God, if Motonoman getting impaled is about to get us impaled, I'm gonna be real mad.
Basically, there are little groups of the entourage that are attacking the lion here, here, and here. Karu Sobe and Mia Genda are sitting this one out. They want to see what happens. Either way, like, unless somebody attacks Shozo himself, they're not going to get involved. I'm going to roll all NPCs. Difficulty 1. He's going to be on... Yeah, sure. He's a fiery guy right now. He'll be on fire stance.
I'll be right back.
He'll keep this. He'll keep
Um,
this. He'll keep that.
I'm going to use my two opportunities since Naurin hasn't actually rolled initiative yet to give assistance to her for that.
Thank you. Do I have to change anything, or if I click the roll initiative button, is it going to automatically do it?
It'll
Um,
pop up the same skill roll, and you can just click the assistance button on there.
Yeah, there's a die next to on the combat tracker. There's a die next to your name, and you can just click that.
Okay, I see it. It's a lot of opportunity. Holy moly. I don't know how initiative is like counted.
It's
By
CN1.
successes?
It auto takes
Yeah.
care of it in here.
Whoever has the most successes, you take your number of successes plus your, I think it's focus if you know you're in combat and vigilance if you don't, and that becomes your initiative. So you have one success right now, so you'd be going at that plus whatever your focus is. Which right now you're at 7.
We have a
Keep
self-serving
more
lion
successes.
samurai. We have a welcoming lion samurai, and a well-mannered.
So now
lion
you'll be
samurai.
at 8
If I take that,
if you take it.
I'll let him go first.
Wow. I am lucky to have such a high fucking focus because I rolled 1 success and I'm in the top.
I have a question. I have been dying to use this, and I just know that there is an opportunity thing, and I got a bunch of opportunities on that initiative.
Yep.
Can't I use that? Let me see. Where is it? Air.
By the way, you're doubling your again because you're your mouth is away from the mic. Yeah.
Isn't there an initiative use that lets me I want to learn his disadvantage.
Yes, there is one.
I want to use one of my opportunities to learn his disadvantage.
On air, you can assess a foe's weakness, learning one of their disadvantages.
Yeah, I want to learn his disadvantage.
Okay, Akuma Mitsuo.
Mm-hmm.
And you can use the other two to learn a second disadvantage or an advantage on the general use part.
And then I will use the other two to learn an advantage because I want to turn his advantage, actually. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Before you tell me, I want to double check that I'm not messing this up. I have Way of the Scorpion. I want to turn his... Okay, I don't have a void point. Okay, so then I will just learn his disadvantage right now.
Okay.
That is, I think, my best way to go about this.
Akuma Mitsuo has tunnel vision. It is a social mental disadvantage. Tunnel vision is when you only can see one goal ahead of you and you can't see a wider picture.
So he's not really paying attention to the political ramifications of assaulting the White Dragon.
I got tunnel vision. I'm gonna spend an opportunity to hide behind the
Palanquin? Yeah, sure, I'll let you do that.
Palanquin using Skulk.
Palanquin. Palanquin.
Isn't it Palanquin?
Palanquin. I don't know.
I always thought it was
Tomato.
Palanquin.
The pound keen right now.
Well, I am using my my opportunity that I kept, because I misread where I was on the opportunity list and thought I would be able to learn a disadvantage, but you can only do that on air.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my opportunity to give Mitsuo 2 strife.
Mitsuo gets 2 strife. That is something you can do.
Okay, I lied. Can I still use my other 2 opportunity to learn his advantage, Mitsuo?
Mitsuo's advantage? Yeah. Sure.
Yes, because
you have 3 opportunity, huh?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I want to learn his advantage. I haven't used this ability yet, so I read it wrong the first time, but this is useful for me.
His advantage is that he has powerful allies. As you can see, by the
showed up with the army.
He showed up with the Lion Clan. So these 3 are your targets. They're going to move forward to attack you. Like I said, these guys are engaged with other people of your entourage. But these are the guys. If you take these guys out and Mitsuo, you've won the day. So it's 4 against 5. Hope you can win.
Me too.
So, who is first? We're going to start. We're going to hit the start, begin combat.
Neutral person.
I don't think he's neutral.
Okay.
You should
that's
rename
his
him to
name.
aggressive
He's
person.
on his conflict. He is on fire stance. Is he going to move off fire
Or,
stance? Is the
or if we
question.
wanted to really shorten it, just AH for what he really is.
No. Aggrieved party, AP.
So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to make a scheme action. He's going to start challenging people. So he's going to make a TN1 command check to issue a formal challenge targeting one character at range 0 to 5. He's going to stake 10 honor and 5 glory on the challenge. Okay, he needs to make a TN1 command check. Here we go. On his fire stance.
Who is he targeting?
He is targeting...
Please don't say me.
He is targeting the courtier, Dice K. He's like, I can take that guy.
Oh, dude. Happens
This guy wants to get in my way. Get off the battlefield. Get off. You don't belong here. If you think you belong here, step up. Step up. Come on.
It fits so well, lion versus crane. It was always coming to this.
So that's how he's doing this. It is a command check. That's social. Fire difficulty
And
1.
he's going after somebody with honor, who won't just be like, ha, yeah, right.
He will keep this. He will finalize this step, and he will keep it. Yep. Okay. You can either accept, in which you stake 10 honor of yourself and 5 glory, or you can decline, in which you must forfeit glory equal to your ranks in command plus bonus successes. Their ranks in command. You suffer 2 strife, and all of your allies suffer 2 strife, but you get a void point out of it.
I accept.
Okay. You accept, since...
And remember, Corey, just want to let you know, I do have a little of extra padding.
I understand. He is going to use, since he used his social skill and targeted you, he is going to use Heart of the Lion to transfer strife up to twice his school rank from himself to you.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Take 4 strife.
Oh, no! Oh, man. I am, like, up there already.
That is that technique that's that technique Tarek was using to win all of his duels.
Yeah. It makes the Ikoma really scary in a duel. I'm not gonna lie. Do that. It's once per scene. But he can fuck you up really bad with that, because now you have a really big head start.
1, 2...
I hope you have something to get rid of
3.
strife.
Anybody who interrupts this duel will lose honor for interrupting and for interrupting the clash.
So long as Doji Daisuke accepts it. And if Doji Daisuke accepts it and we do something, it'll fuck up Doji Daisuke as well.
And he did accept it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Next up, Bayushi Naren.
Okay.
Don't die.
I want to try to get rid of all of his friends. He has the advantage, powerful allies, but we have run one of his allies, the really powerful one, out of town, and we know that he was involved with it. If I'm doing this as part of a combat, I don't think I need to spend a void point to turn his advantage into a disadvantage because of my ability Way of the Scorpion.
All right, we're going to put that in the chat so everybody can see it here.
I was trying to, but it did not want to go.
It's not wanting to, yeah. You exploit a target's disadvantage as part of an initiative check or a duel or an attack action. You do not need to spend a void point. Here's the problem with this. You need to do an attack action directed at him in order to use...
But he's in a duel.
And he's in a duel already.
Oh.
So you have to interrupt that duel, which would lose you massive amounts of honor.
Even though I'm just trying to, I'm directing this at his allies and not at him, because it doesn't, as part of an attack action, it doesn't say I have to attack him.
No, but I think it's the spirit of the rule that it's an attack action against the target that you're targeting. That just makes sense.
Because you're trying to negate his specifically his disadvantage or his advantage.
Damn it. Well, then I guess I can't do that.
Let's see. I could have used Civility Foremost. That would have been a fun one to use against him.
Oh, wait, no. Here's the thing. It's not just doing an attack action. It has to say when you exploit a target's disadvantage as part of an initiative check or a duel or an attack action.
Yeah.
You do not need to spend a void point. You may reroll an additional you may re-roll additional dice up to your school rank. So anybody can do this thing as long as they spend a void point.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do it without spending void because I don't have a void.
Exactly. Because you don't have to because you have that thing. But you have to initiate something that exploits it for that to happen.
What is this?
Okay.
It's called Way of the Scorpion. But anybody can exploit somebody's disadvantage.
An advantage, yeah.
Yeah. If you know somebody's disadvantage, you can just spend a void point and activate it.
Okay, I don't want to do this and royally screw us over by doing this if it's not going to work. So just tell me if my brain is processing this correctly here. So, say I make, instead of targeting him, I don't use my school ability and I make a command check targeting the goons, right, that are with him. Saying that, something that is true, that Ikoma Mitsuo doesn't have, the big bad Kitsu in town watching over his back for him and cleaning up his messes. Basically trying to tell them that they need to not interfere because they don't have someone who's going to help them protect them for stepping in with Mitsuo's problems. I invoke Doom and I get a void point, but I'm not targeting him. I don't know. Is it still possible to make a command check using the information that I have, whether it's his disadvantage or not? Just because I do know that
Are you trying to provoke a reaction out of the people?
I'm trying to get them to leave.
So you can do a command check to intimidate others, to cow them and attempt to
But you're not going to be able to do it against all of them.
Right.
You could target them
unless you have a technique that allows you to do that.
Yeah.
Which I think you do have some techniques.
Optimal to target him because if he looks.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to target him. That's why he wanted to do a clash instantly to negate all of that. And
Damn it,
and Matt walked right into it.
Should have gone first.
That was his plan, and it worked like a charm.
Yeah, I didn't know what he was gonna do.
Yeah.
I should have seen that coming, but
it happens.
I didn't know. Okay, then in that case, I will just continue to interpose myself between the Palatine and whoever might want to go there. Take a step forward, and drawing my weapon is one of my actions, right?
Yep. Unless you're on water stance.
I am on air stance because my goal is to let them try to beat on me. I'm wearing armor. Screw you.
Yep. Since you guys are going to be part of the entourage here, you should be in your full battle regalia, all of that. So.
Yep. So that puts me at. That's a 3 to hit, right?
Mm-hmm. TN 3 to hit.
Instead of 2 on air. Yeah, I'm on air.
Shasura Kuronagi, you're up. You are hidden. What's your skullduggery?
My skullduggery is a 2.
Okay, you're hidden from anybody who has a vigilance of 2 or less.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to grab out my Yumi, and I don't think I can attack with it the same round as I draw it.
Not unless you're on water stance. Not unless you change to water stance.
I'm on air stance.
Okay, you got your Yumi out.
I grab my Yumi, and right now I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay right where I am and just have my Yumi out. That'll be the end of my turn.
I will say if you end your turn anywhere in an open space, not behind any cover, you're no longer stealthed.
Okay, that's fair.
Moshisora.
Okay. She's hidden from anyone with vigilance 2 or less.
Maybe you're hidden from the guy who has tunnel vision. Who knows?
Maybe.
All right. Well, since you guys are standing right next to me, No, I was looking at what I was gonna do. I don't think I want to risk that on my very first thing. So I'm just gonna cast myself a Katana of Fire.
Sounds good. Make that roll. Cast your Katana of Fire. Katana. Instant success. Instant success.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I succeed. I
You
have
succeed!
a katana. It's not a bow. It's just a katana.
You have a katana. Excellent. All right. Doji Daisuke, you now go at the end of the turn because you are in a clash. Both of you go at the end of a turn. At the end of the
so I
initiative
can't
round.
use my Shuji Civility Foremost.
Can't
at
use
all?
anything until the turn ends now. The round ends.
You'll get your own little initiative clash against him.
All right.
Yep. All right. This self-serving samurai will draw their sword and move 3 forward. This guy will move. You know what? He is going to change to water stance and move 3 forward. Draw his katana and
He's gonna come at me, bro.
yeah, he's going to come at you. He's going to perform a strike action on water stance. TN2, TN3. And he fails. All right. Finalizes that step, and he does not hit you. This guy will also draw his katana and move 1, 2, 3, and up right there. By the way, let's go back. Let's go back to this guy and make sure that you're the target. Youngso, you are last. Look at you. Rolling
Well,
up.
having seen how these guys are moving, I'm going to move to here and draw my katana so that guy over on that side has no access to Shozo.
Good plan. Good plan. All right, the end of the round is here. We are fighting a clash. We fight one round of a duel. First, the stare down. The characters receive strife equal to the rounds of the clash. So both of us receive 1 strife.
And I am at.
Oh no.
Yep.
Then we take turns. The character with the highest initiative takes a turn, followed by the one with the lowest initiative. If tied, the one with the lower honor acts first. Okay, so he gets to go first. And he's on fire stance. What can he do? He does not have anything that can make him move more forward. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's gonna have to change the water stance to get at you. So he'll do that. 1, 2, 3. And a maneuver.
I'm in air stance, just want to let you know.
And he will attack you with his katana. He is going to do a strike.
Well, he needs to have 3 successes to hit me.
Okay. He does not have 3 successes.
Boom.
All right, he misses you. It is now your turn to counterattack.
All right. Anyway, I could use my Shuji civility foremost, or a little late for that.
I don't know. What does it do?
Okay, as a scheme action, you may make a commander courtesy Earth check targeting one character to claim protection for an individual of your choice by rights of honor. The TN for the check is equal to the target's vigilance. The effects, if you succeed, the target must forfeit honor equal to your Earth plus your bonus successes and suffer that much strife to perform an attack or scheme action targeting the chosen individual. Ah, okay, so you know what? I thought he was just gonna lose or gain that much strife regardless. So
As an attacker scheme
he's
action,
just gonna be focusing on attacking me right now. So that's a bit of a
Yeah.
bust.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lady Doji's decree. Ah, okay. If you succeed,
so
your target cannot perform actions against you.
here's the problem.
Hmm.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
You already accepted a duel.
Yeah.
If you didn't accept a duel, you could use this to make yourself look like a non-combatant. You can't attack me. Can't attack me. It's not proper. But you accepted a duel, which means you already accepted the fact that you wanted to fight. So I'm gonna say that I don't think
so
you
that's
can
moot.
use that.
All right, gotcha. So I assume I already have my Tessin equipped at this point in time because, I was probably fanning myself with it before the combat started.
Okay, I'll allow it.
All right. So I know we created some homebrew rules on disarming. So I'm trying to remember where we have those again.
It's under the opportunity. Oh, geez, it's under the opportunity list. You have to be on a certain stance to do it. I believe it's I forget which stance it is.
Yeah. Conflict and martial skill. Let's see, homebrew. If you succeed an attack roll, instead of doing damage, attempt to disarm one item. The target must resist with a fitness check, TN3, depending on air or water. But the TN is increased
Yes.
by 1 if
You
you're
have
using
to get
a weapon.
You have to get two. You have to get two opportunity to do it.
Okay, so far I don't see any specific skills that I have to use.
No, it's just on your attack roll. If you do
Okay.
if you
All right.
succeed on an attack roll,
Okay,
Any attack
so
will
I
do.
will use my Tessin to attack, though I don't think I have any snaring qualities.
are you
with
going to
it,
use a
but-
strike?
Hmm?
A strike?
So then he has to succeed and then have 2 opportunity left over after the success.
And then I can resist.
Okay.
So it's really hard to do unless you have a specific technique, but you can do it.
All right. Okay, conflict, Tessin.
There are techniques for this, and they're better, but
Yeah, but I think they're like rank 2 or 3.
yeah, they're ranked
at
2 or
this-
3.
Yeah, so
So
I
he-
have no access to it right
2
now.
successes and then 2 opportunity. How many dice do you roll? 4?
All right.
Question is, how many dice does he keep?
Yeah.
All right, martial arts melee to attack with your
You have to
Tessin.
keep at least 4 or get an exploder somewhere.
On
Yeah,
whatever
so-
stance you're using, you can change your stance however you like.
Yeah, I'll use air still.
Okay. And remember, you're in a clash. If you become
Compromised.
compromised, I get to do a final strike, finishing blow on you. Ooh.
Careful about that strife.
Thankfully, you know what? I got
If he
2
has void, he
opportunities.
doesn't keep strife, right?
If I switch to void, I don't keep strife.
But then he
Not
has
my
less
strongest
dice.
ring, but I got 2 opportunities, so I would like to use it to disarm him, if
Interesting.
possible.
So, instead of doing damage, so you don't do any damage to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he is on water stance, so it is a fitness check TN4. So it's
Ooh.
good thing he's on water stance.
The dice have you on their side today, Doji Daisuke.
Yikes.
Did he manage?
All
He
right.
could.
He could.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Who?
But it is more strifeful.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
no!
God.
But to take all of them, he has to take 3 strikes.
ah,
Whoops.
Dang
But he's
it.
not disarmed.
How much strife was that? 3.
Three.
That's 3.
I forgot to move the slider up on the strife thing. Okay, he took a lot of strife doing that, and it's a clash. But he kept on to a sword. That was that was really great. That was a really great try.
Very surprised by
You
your.
tricksy fat man. You like caught it between, you like snapped your fan closed on his katana and tried to yank it out of his hand.
Bayushi Nauran starts sweating. It's like, oh god, he actually knows how to use that thing.
She's not sweating.
Just teasing.
Okay, that's the end of the round.
Stalemate.
Akoma Mitsu cannot go. He's in a clash. Bayushi Narin.
Okay.
BRB.
I am going to smack this dude right here in front of me.
Sure.
Let's see here.
Smack away.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack this dude. Martial arts melee. And I'm gonna do this on air so that I don't end up accidentally murdering these goons. Cause, yeah. And I'm gonna stay on air stance. And it's difficulty 2, right?
It's difficulty 2 to hit him. Yes.
Okay.
Dang, it's a pretty good hit.
Extra successes don't do anything for me here.
Extra damage, extra
Extra
base
damage,
so
yep.
it'll do more fatigue.
Yeah, but I don't want to strike myself out this early, so
Probably wise. Oh, but look at that.
good enough.
Hey yo.
I'll take the one.
So what's your base weapon on the base damage on the weapon?
Got the katana. So deadliness 5.
No, it's damage.
It's damage.
Damage four.
Damage 4
Damage 4.
plus 1 bonus
So-
success is 5 points of damage
Wow.
against his lacquered armor, which
Uh-oh.
brings it down to 1 point of fatigue. Boop.
He's got good armor on, huh?
They got good armor.
I should have asked what their armor looks like, but I always expect that you would describe it if it was something more than like.
I said they were
lion.
lion soldiers. They're wearing
Yeah,
I
armor.
don't know what that means.
Yeah, fully armed soldiers.
Okay.
he
Fully
does.
armed soldiers. They're
Then I'm
Here
gonna
to
have
fight.
check.
all right.
Wanna
Shasura
look for-
Kuranagi.
You want to?
Unless you want to move, does Narin want to move?
Opportunity hunt. Go ahead.
Does Narin want to move?
I want to. There's no opportunity attacks in this, right? If I move back here, he can't just swing at me.
No, there's no opportunity attacks.
Okay, I just don't want him to be able to get between us. I want him to have to waste time to go around us if he
Right.
wants to get to Palakine.
All right. Shasura Kuranagi.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm reading something. Okay, air ring. So if I target here, how do I do the ruler? 1, 2, 3.
Where are you going from the Palatine?
Because I can target something within range 0 to 2, and that's range 2. And then it would spread out to 3 on all sides. But I'm thinking if I do this, it might interfere with the duel.
Looks like.
So if I ink all over the place, it puts obscuring terrain due to darkness at any target position within range 0 to 2 from me, It summons a cloud of darkness in the area that spreads, extending a number of range bands equal to my air ring, which is 3, and makes that obscuring terrain. And it persists for a number of rounds equal to my scoring. So
It
for
says it
one
comes from
round,
you.
no. It shows up wherever I target. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no worries.
Within
Thinking
3
reminded me of
range
Corey's
bands
character in Blood of
of
the Lion.
You do not
something
suffer any ill effects from
within
obscuring
2
terrain
of
as a result
him.
of darkness.
When you
When you perform an attack or scheme action against the target in terrain that is obscuring due to darkness, reduce the TN by your school rank to a minimum of 1. As a support action, you may target
Oh,
a
you may
position
target a position at 0 to 2 and summon a cloud of supernatural darkness here. Yeah. Okay.
He's throwing a smoke bomb.
Yeah, you can
kinda.
you can put
It's
it.
effectively a school rank.
You could put it here. You could put it like
as long as it didn't hit Daisuke and Mitsuo.
yeah.
it would be fine, right?
So
okay,
you said it's a 3, right? It's
yeah, it'll be 3 range. It's 3 range bands.
This persists equal a number of rounds equal to your school rank.
Yeah, so it only lasts for 1 round.
So this is range. This is range 1 is 1 is this. Range 2 is this. Range 3 is this. Is 6.
Very far.
That's
So it would
range
hit
3.
everybody.
Unless
Yeah.
you're trying to get them out of the Palanquin, like, I don't know that this is a great move.
That's why I was looking at it, trying to
So-
see what the bands were.
Right here may be a good place to put the darkness. Here or here.
Because it guards everybody who was here, and
Goes all the way to Moshi Sora.
Yep, and keeps them out of the darkness.
okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Right now, I don't know that it's the right time to use it yet, but that is a definite move that I'm gonna keep in my back pocket.
You can wait till the duel's over and then throw it then.
Exactly, to get some
Make sure he doesn't kill
support.
Daisuke.
Exactly, try to save life if nothing else. Okay, then I'm going to lean out from behind this Planquin just far enough to take shot at this lady.
All
who I
right.
just targeted.
What did you? Oh, you put you targeted him.
Yeah.
You right click and then
just
you.
double right click them. Yeah.
Ah.
So I pop my head out and I will shoot her with an arrow.
Okay.
Thwap. Thwap thwap. That work? How do I
That'll
do
work.
this? Is it? Oh, it's conflict. That's what it is. Conflict mode.
Yeah, go to
There you go.
conflict and you can just
TN2.
click your weapon.
Yep.
You can click your
TN2.
stance and your weapon right there. And it's TN2.
It's TN2, right? Okay, cool. Whoop. Oof. Okay, well, we're gonna do this. Okay. That is that. And do you have martial arts ranged, Youngso?
I believe I do. Let me double check real quick.
Yeah, you
Hope
should.
So
Yes, I do.
Perfect.
So
Only
I will
take
take 2
one.
points of damage from that.
Well, yeah, my Yumi is 5 damage, 5 damage.
Plus
So
1.
6 damage because I hit with a bonus success.
Yep.
And then my opportunity will be for I will use it to add a set die to my next martial skill check set to an opportunity.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Moshisora.
okay, I'm gonna try using this cool new invocation I just got.
All right, Katana of Fire.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, casting another invocation.
the fires from within.
I love this one.
Oh, I love this spell too. This is a really good spell.
As an attack action, you may make a TN3 Theology Fire check targeting a number of characters up to your fire ring at range 1 to 3. If you succeed, you smite each target with a stream of fire. Each target suffers supernatural damage equal to your fire ring plus your bonus successes.
She's gonna explode.
From
Cast a
right
fireball.
here, I can hit the 3 minions.
Yes, they are minions. They are not adversaries. There's only one adversary.
They are filleted minions.
They're what minions?
Fillet minions?
They're not filleted minions. They're about to be well done minions.
You do
Oh, yeah.
need 3 successes.
go.
Let's see if you can
Forged
get it.
minions.
Well, I'm gonna use a void point, so
Okay.
I'm rolling 6.
Nice. Look at that. I think you got it. No opportunity, though. Maybe you can get some of those exploders to give you some opportunity.
Don't necessarily need an opportunity for what I was hoping to do, but, there's always good stuff to do with opportunity.
And don't take 3 strife, otherwise you'll do a spiritual backlash.
I know. Is it 3 that I can't take, or is it more than 3 that I can't take?
It's 3. If you take
Okay.
3 or more, it's a spiritual backlash.
I do have an opportunity. If I use opportunity to reduce my strife, is that
No,
just...
it's the amount of dice kept. It's strife on the dice that are
Okay.
kept.
I'm talking about, for doing the extra damage.
Oh, for doing extra damage?
Or-
Yes, 100%.
It counts.
It counts.
Okay.
Yes, it counts.
So maybe the backlash would be worth it to you.
Oh, I don't know about that. Then
I
she
don't
can't,
think so,
Then she
no.
can't do fire spells anymore for the rest of the combat.
Okay, I'm hoping for... Dang. No strife-free exploders, but I do still have 2 bonus successes.
And 2 opportunity. What can you 2 opportunity might be really good on these invocations.
Yeah.
Well, this one just lets me extend the range with opportunity.
No, there's an entire opportunity list for fire.
This specific spell,
Yeah.
that's all I can do for it in particular. I'll have to check the just general fire stuff.
On
Invocation
invocation
list,
use
yeah.
under fire, you can use 2 to give them the burning condition. one target-
Yeah, baby.
Gets the burning condition if they
Light 'em
if they fail a
ablaze.
roll. They have to fail a roll.
1 target per 2 opportunity must resist with the TN3 fitness check or suffer burning.
Yeah. Or you can increase the TN to resist checks of this effect. Does it have checks?
Yeah, it doesn't have
I
a
don't know.
resist.
Under
TN of the next
invocation
action.
opportunities, it says if this technique can target characters other than you, choose additional target per opportunity spent.
There's no other
this way.
additional target she wants.
Okay.
She's already
Nah.
targeting all 3 of them. Okay.
I'm just gonna make it so that the one who already got hit is burning now.
Cool. Okay.
They suffer.
Which
what
one?
Did I say?
There's 2 that have already been hit. One with an arrow, and one
Okay, I'm gonna.
with a sword strike.
Yeah. The arrow hit one.
Okay. I have to make a
So
TN, a fitness check, I believe.
fitness target is 3. 1 if they're on water, 4 if they're on air.
They're on fire. So, difficulty 3. Roll.
Oh well.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Oh, I'm not burning.
We're so spicy.
But they will take how much damage each?
It is
Equal to your fire ring, right?
plus bonus successes, so 5.
Plus bonus.
And it's supernatural.
Yeah, they cannot resist this
Ooh.
with their armor.
Yeah, that's double ouchies.
Yeah, that actually
Also,
hurts
it's
them a lot.
sacred if that matters. I don't think any of them are tainted.
Oh, fires from within also is sacred? Considered sacred?
Any
Dang.
of my fire spells are.
So would you like
so it's a school skill thing. Oh,
would you
wow.
like to describe how you cast this? What happens?
I kind of growl something under my breath. My hands come up and extend and these little streams of sparks fly out, lighting on the 3 opponents, and they all burst into bonfires.
Excellent.
Remind me not to ask her to hit me with her fire stick.
Yeah, never.
Would you like to move, or are you good?
I'm just gonna stay right here.
Dice K can't do anything. The samurai. The samurai will move up. What's the matter? Why can't I? Oh, yeah, I'm on the wrong. Move up. Target that person. And then attack. Young-So, you're being attacked with a katana. Boop. On fire stance. Yep. I have no strife. Just go for it. Difficulty 2. What stance are you on?
I am currently on void.
Okay. Difficulty 2. What?
Nice.
Lots of opportunity, though.
Wait, did he target Daisuke?
No.
No, he was targeting me. He just didn't click right or something.
Oh, okay.
No, what do you mean? I have a target reticular on Young-So.
The rolls.
But
Daisuke.
it shows that you're targeting Daisuke.
Oh, really?
So I was like, oh shit, the lion are cutting in.
Yeah, you're sabotaging the
They
duel.
do not want to start
It
this.
also has the wrong person's icon on it too, which is really
No, it's the
weird.
right person. It's this guy, right? Who's doing it?
Yeah, it's the one with the flower around them attacking
the
The
wrong
one right in
Young-So.
front of me.
It's showing the.
Oh, it's the girl. Yeah, this guy is the one.
The
who's
girl.
being
There's a
shown.
female samurai. Lion samurai.
Yeah, but it's not showing
Yeah.
her as the
Yeah.
attacker, which is weird.
That's weird.
Okay.
Probably because he's using the same sheet for all of them.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's probably.
that would-
This guy will attack Narn with his katana.
If he can.
It's 3. Oh, he's gonna change stance. He's gonna change the fire stance. You're on air stance, so it's gonna be hard to hit. I'll spend that void. I'll spend the 1 void I have. Gonna hit you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit you. 1,
Yeah, he is.
2, 3, 4.
Don't forget to subtract from your armor.
Discard. Keep that one. All right. Actually, no. I want to keep strifey ones.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm on fire stance.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, this is not good. Okay. I made my 3 successes. I have 1 bonus success, 2 opportunity. What can I use those?
I have armor of 3 physical.
I'm just gonna check my minions here.
Daisuke's really fucked me by accepting that duel.
I'm just seeing if minions can do critical strikes here. If a minion would
Keeping
be.
him at bay, aren't I?
Yep, nothing that
Aren't
says I can't. Other than, yeah, I can do it. So I'm going to do a critical strike. I'm doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage, minus your armor.
-3.
So 5. 5 fatigue.
And you must make a fitness check at the on the ring stance you are at, TN1. The
Okay.
more bonus successes you get, the better.
Yeah.
What is this against?
TN1.
Strike?
This is a
Against
resistance check for a critical strike.
What happens if I fail?
You'll get cut.
Take even harder.
You get an
physical-
actual damage.
Not physical, not fatigue. You take actual damage at that point.
Yeah, you get
Yeah,
cut.
remember
You could
remember
start
you getting
bleeding
that
and
really
do something
good
about
crit
it.
on Gone? Yeah, that could happen to you.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
really
also
want to drop
don't
it.
know what I was really doing at that point.
Yeah, you want to roll really high on this fitness check, as high as you can.
Okay.
Like if you have void, spend a
I
void.
don't.
If you have any
Um,
resource,
one
fitness check.
fitness. I think I clicked on fitness. Martial check. Fitness.
Any successes you got.
I'm assuming they've got katana.
Yeah, they got katana.
I'm trying to see if what this does.
Do you have any advantages that might help?
No. Mm-hmm. Nope. I don't think I have any.
All right. He cuts your flesh. He hits you in the leg. Whack! And you feel a burning pain. And your leg doesn't work as well as it once did. You have a minor wound in it, which means all of your TNs on air stance are now +1.
Okay.
So anything you do on air stance, increase the difficulty by 1. You can spend that opportunity however you like.
Okay. Let me see what I got.
You can learn a character's demeanor and current strife.
Nope.
You don't want to do that?
No.
Okay. You can gain a void point with Doom.
I'm not doing unless it gets to fuck someone else over. I'm not looking for my weapon to break on me right now. I don't know what might be good. Conflict. Add a kept die set to your next martial skill check might be good. Add a kept black die.
It's an opportunity. You basically get to add an extra opportunity to your next skill check.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I will take that.
Okay.
Because fuck this dude, I'm gonna try to murder his ass.
Remember
now.
that you have that bonus.
Opportunity strife.
Crystal, I am going to try to attack you with my sword. I will be on fire stance.
I will too.
Katana, difficulty 2. Roll to hit. And I miss.
That's a nerp.
Finalize the step. And I've missed you. Youngso.
Right. Going to attack the burning person with an arrow sticking out of him.
She is not
Not
burning.
burning.
She was able to pat herself off.
Ah. Okay, then smoldering person.
Yes. We can do
I
that.
guess you could say she's very hot right now.
Yeah, she is. She's smoking hot. Like, ooh, what a little hottie. I literally
Well, she
have
has to
3rd
show
degree
her
burns.
Sunday best, even when fighting.
I'm going to first switch over to fire.
Right?
Yeah. Then swing my katana.
TN2 to hit.
And I'm going to go ahead and spend a void on it.
That was no
Well,
good.
shit.
That sucked. But you have some opportunity there. Maybe you can do something that'll help you out in the future.
Yeah, I'll just keep the 2 opportunities. And let me see here. On firing 2. You know what? I'm going to say that my flailing actually assists Naurin since she's right behind me with the guy there.
Excellent. Narn, you get an assist
Like
on your
my
next.
wild swing caused him to have to move out of position behind me.
I love it. Narn, you get an assist on your next roll.
Okay.
All right, we're in the clash. Both of us gain 2 strife.
Whew.
That puts me right at the border. What about you? Are you over?
I am over.
Okay,
I'm
I get to
12.
now do a final strike against you. A finishing blow. It's going to be a strike action. Yeah.
Roll fitness.
No, not yet. I still have
Not
to
yet?
hit.
I'm still on air stance.
It's
so
still
he's
a difficulty
got
2 to hit.
TN3. He needs a what to hit?
It's still difficulty 2. He's on water. I still have to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Matt's on air, so does that make it one more difficult on a final blow?
Yeah. Still does.
That'd be weird if it didn't.
Well, I got him.
Ah, dang it. Of course, the dice always go for the opponents and never the players.
Okay, I did not get a bonus success. It's TN3, not a TN2, because you're on air stance.
No bonus success.
So, I hit you with an opportunity. It's razored edge, so I can increase my deadliness by 1, but that's before I double it, or after I double it. So, it is a deadliness 11.
Woo! Oh my god. Does my padding help? At least?
No.
Ooh.
Nothing helps.
And fitness roll?
Yes.
Fitness roll.
Is that padding becoming apparent to anyone at this point? With it
Hey,
being
I'm
topped
fat,
out?
okay? That's considered armor?
You know
Is
what?
it?
I will allow you to bring I will allow you to bring the deadliness down by 1 if your padding takes the damage condition.
Alright, I'm going to spill my breakfast.
All right. Excellent. Now it's a deadliness 10.
Alright. And currently I can't take anything with strife on it, right?
No.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out what I could do with my opportunities. So it's down to deadliness 9. And opportunity... let's see, opportunity... Conflict... Add kept dying...
You know, I'm gonna make this because you're getting your fat padding damage. I'm gonna bring it down by 2 because there's a lot of padding in there. So we're gonna bring it down to an 8.
Mm-hmm. Alright. That's still kind of bad, though.
Yeah.
As the blade goes straight through Diadoji Daisuke, a bunch of just whatever's in there, like feathers and fluff, just fly out of him. As everybody notices that he doesn't have that's not him. He's wearing something that makes him that big.
A chicken!
I could have sworn he's not a man, he's a chicken boo.
Pookie! You just
But
killed
then-
my friend?
But then that is followed by a spray of blood,
Ooh.
as you now have the bleeding condition.
And I assume my my strife resets to 0 at this point.
Oh yeah, Narn also has the bleeding condition because it was a razored edge.
I was wondering, you didn't say that. You only said minor wound.
You have a
And I was
minor
asking-
wound and you're bleeding. Yes,
God damn it.
you are also bleeding because it's a razored edged weapon. So you can get either maimed visage or nerve damage as a permanent injury
Where did he strike me exactly?
in your air.
My air.
He
which
hit
is
you in the air.
legs,
Or he's
Like,
kind of
what
saved
body
you
part
from
does it
deafness
target?
or muteness.
Huh?
Corey's kindness saved you from deafness or muteness.
Yes.
Maimed visage.
You get a scar. Right across your face as
Ooh.
the blade comes up through your suit and hits you in the face.
Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my strife to 0 at this point.
You're going to unmask?
I mean, like, I assume after getting hit, like, and taking damage, I'm gonna, I'm gonna expose a weakness too. Ah, well,
Hold on.
seems my disguise helped a little bit. But Daisuke is kinda pissed at what just happened.
Okay. Duel continues unless you stand down and concede.
Not at this point. It's like, no. All right.
Okay.
I'm pissed at this kid.
For his action, he is going to spend a void. He still gets a regular action. And activate his advantage, Warrior's Resolve, which removes a number of... Oh, he didn't have any fatigue. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought that was for strife. Never mind. Does he have something that'll bring down his strife?
I don't remember what that one's called.
Nope.
Oh, Courtier's Resolve.
Yeah, I don't have Courtier's Resolve. Okay. Well, this is no good.
I do. But I don't have a void point to spend it on, so...
Still, he gets his regular turn, so he's going to attack you regularly with his katana.
As if he already didn't... Oh, God.
I know, that's how finishing blows
Special
work.
thing.
It interrupts everything. So he's going to attack. He's on... You know what? He's going to change stance. He needs to get rid of you. So he is going to change his stance over to fire stance and hit you with a katana. You're on air still?
Mm-hmm.
He'll miss.
Swing and a miss.
Good.
And now it is your turn to attack him back.
Oh, yeah.
But you're going to expose a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Which I will say reduces your TN by 1 for the next round.
All right.
Oh, you mean the TN to hit him?
To TN to hit
Yeah.
him. He gets a TN bonus next turn.
Ah.
Or anybody to hit you as you expose a weakness.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, if somebody else wants to jump in and get in the middle of the
let me-
duel.
Yes.
Quickly.
And
since,
guys,
since
do you think
essentially-
this is a glory loss or honor loss?
For
That
him losing the duel?
his fat suit has been revealed and
I
The
think
fat
this
suit
is
is a definite
glory.
glory loss.
glory
I
loss.
don't think it's honor. I don't think he's like
Yeah,
dishonorable
lose
for it, but he
lose glory equal to your glory rank.
5.
And now, do your action.
Okay, so I'm trying to see what I can do with my rival bond ability while making a check. Calling upon your bond, receive strife equal to your bond rank. You may reroll up to that many dice. Okay, so if I have any bad dice rolls, I'll go ahead and reroll something. All right, I'll still stay in air, and I will go ahead and try to do some damage with my Tessin against him.
Okay.
All right.
Remember, you are
All right.
bleeding.
Yeah, I'm, like, as much as I hate to do that. Alright, and I'll try to see what I can do with the opportunity. Ooh. You know what? Okay, so 2 opportunity can afford me a critical strike, right?
Yep.
Alright, I will do a critical strike against him.
Wow. Okay. He will take... it's a TN2 to hit him, by the way, not a TN1. So he will take 5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Minus his armor. So, and you can do a critical strike against him, which is, it's only a 3, man. You're using Tessin.
I know.
So he is going to take a point of damage. He's going to take a fitness check. Okay.
If I have to, I'll switch to my Wakizashi.
You probably should have switched your Wakizashi by now already. It's a much better weapon for dealing damage.
Okay. His armor is now damaged.
You're kind of just bonking him with at this point. You're Cartman hitting the snake with a stick.
His clothes are now damaged as you rip into his clothes with your Tessin.
What are you doing, Cartman?
But he did take damage. Now, unfortunately, you take 3 points of damage from your bleeding because you took
Fatigue, yeah.
fatigue.
No. He doesn't take
Strike.
damage. He takes a critical strike equal to the total
No.
of fatigue he has currently.
When a bleeding character makes a check, they suffer physical damage equal to the number of strife symbols on their kept dice, ignoring
And
resistances.
then take a critical strike.
Each time damage is inflicted this way, the character suffers a critical strike.
Equal to the total
Equal
of
to the-
fatigue.
Yes. Equal to your current fatigue, whatever that current fatigue is.
0.
So
three.
taking damage.
Well, 3. So I'll take 3.
And he just, yeah. So you'll,
So
yeah.
you take 3 fatigue and you take a critical strike with severity 3.
Yep.
Yeah, you get both.
You get both, yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, bleeding is no joke. It's very serious. That's
so
how you.
basically, I'm so essentially I got 6 fatigue at this point.
No, you take 3 fatigue and then you take a critical strike with a severity of 3.
So you have
You have
a
to roll a
minor
fitness
wound
check to
and
try to.
whatever
No,
you're
you
on
have to
right
you have to
now.
roll fitness to resist it.
Ah, all right.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Okay, still haven't rolled to resist.
Of course, it has to be. Nah, I'm not keeping that.
Are you trying to take infinite critical strikes?
You can take another.
No, let me cancel that. You know what? Like ignore the bonus success. And I'll just take the success without strife.
All right. Nothing happens to you. You're fine.
You're okay.
Okay. That was that. Bayushi Narin.
Remember, you have the kept opportunity and the assist.
Yeah, you get 1 extra die on your attack, and you get to add an extra opportunity, which is important because that doesn't count against the total number of kept dice you get. It gets an additional kept die set to an opportunity.
Maybe a couple can help me
Okay,
because I'm
I will.
very overwhelmed
Okay, I got you.
not knowing 100% how all these conditions work.
So what do you?
Martial arts
Various
melee against this guy. It's my only option.
Martial arts. No, actually, close this. Go to your your conflict side and click on your katana. Now you're gonna that's 2, and then you're gonna do an assistance.
I need to
of 1.
switch to fire.
Yeah, you're switching to fire stand. Put assistance to 1, and now I think that's all you got, right?
I also have a kept opportunity
Yeah, you don't
that
need to
doesn't
worry
worry
about
about
that
this yet. Okay.
Just click. Well, I guess you can capture that. Do you want her to capture it, or do you just want us to remember?
Just remember.
That she has?
It's fine.
So just roll.
Okay. Before I roll, I should probably also say that I'm gonna use my bond ability with Hiderihito to raise my composure by 1 until the end of the scene.
Sounds great.
And then take a check.
And then I'm gonna roll.
Okay, so I would keep that. I would keep this.
You can do a critical strike if you want against him.
I would keep 1 opportunity.
I'm going to.
Keep 2 opportunities. Okay. And then finalize the step.
Are you sure? I don't need to remember that I have an extra
You
opportunity
don't.
here.
We're just saying it at the end.
Okay.
So, and then keep that.
Good.
So now you have 4 opportunity. Finalize the step.
Okay.
That's it.
You sure?
Just click finalize. Yeah. Okay. Take 1 strike, and then what we're gonna do is go back.
I'm not actually compromised. Not
You're
yet,
fine. Yeah.
because I'm at 9, but it doesn't.
Click on here, and then what you have is four opportunity and 2 successes. So 2 of those opportunity can go towards a critical strike.
Yes.
Go to your inventory and hover over Katana. Katana gives you the ability to spend opportunity to increase the severity or the deadliness of your attack by 1 for opportunity you spend on it. So you can increase the severity of your critical strike right now by an additional 2. So that would be a deadliness of 9 critical strike, and that's probably what you want to do right now.
Okay.
So you hit him. It's going to do a base damage of 4. He's going to take a
Plus the fire.
Huh?
Plus the strife from
Yeah,
fire.
sorry. So
A
5.
deadliness of +7 because
It
you're
is 7
two-handed.
plus 2 from your.
Okay.
I said 9. You're
Okay.
at a 9. So he's going to take 5 points of damage, fatigue, and then he's also going to take a critical strike of 9, severity 9.
Okay. You take your sword. You point it right at his chest and go phew, right through him and pull that sucker out. You put a knee on him, pull it out, and you go, "Ow, my bleeding leg!" And you're gonna have to take you take 1 fatigue, and now you have to make a
fitness check. Yeah.
a roll of your own.
On the fitness check,
Okay, it gave me the condition compromise or the compromise condition, which is wrong. I don't know what that's gonna. Is that gonna change my roll?
set your composure higher.
It won't let me.
Go up top, click locked. And
Oh. No, it still won't let me. But that it lets me treat my composure as higher.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. Is that gonna mess with my roll?
Yeah, it will. It will stop you from being able to keep anything with stripe on it. But
Yeah.
you don't want to keep anything with stripe on it anyway. Really, you really don't. So, because it'll just force you to take another critical strike.
Okay.
You don't want to keep anything with stripe on it anyway, so it shouldn't really matter.
Okay.
So you're on fire stance, TN1, roll. You want to keep as many successes as you can without taking any.
Hold on. I'm reading.
Sure.
Because I think that I can. I can't. I don't want to take strife. Okay, so I just have to hope I get a good roll.
Yep. Take 2.
Not bad.
It's not as bad as it could have been. That's for sure. So
I take a critical strike of 3.
yeah. So what is 3?
It is now a minor wound in your fire.
It is a flesh wound, right?
Yeah. So you
It's
have
a light
minor
wound, and you're on fire
So you have a
stance.
light wounded fire and a light wounded air, which means your TNs are increased by 1 for air.
Fire.
But that's fine.
Okay, but one of them is dead.
Yep. You killed one. You basically what she did was she overextended herself, opened a wound again, making herself bleed
Yep.
a little more. and
I described it
killed someone.
perfectly, man. I'm good. Do you want to move?
Yeah.
You can still move.
Yeah. Time for someone else to take major wounds. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Is Daisuke on the floor? How bad is Daisuke looking?
Daisuke looks like his face is really messed up. There's a ton of blood coming out of it.
I think now's the time to ink.
One of his cheeks is flapping, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like my disguise is like falling apart.
He's a little two-facey right now.
I'm gonna stay nearby in case Moshisora wants to help Daisuke and me. She doesn't have to pick between favorites. And am I able to like move through an ally space? Is that an extra movement?
It's an extra move, yeah.
2, 3, and I can move 3 spaces, so I can end up here.
Yep, you can end up there. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, Kuronagi.
Okay.
You wanna shoot somebody?
I'm definitely going to shoot somebody. I'm just wondering now if I need to do something even more severe. I think I'm okay without going to the next level of like we need to fuck some people up. Did Naurin move? Naurin moved over on the other side.
Yeah,
Okay.
she moved on to the other side. Hiding behind the fat suit.
Oh, he's on the fucking floor at this point.
I guess I'm gonna attack this lady.
Okay, continue to fire. Your arrows.
Pow. Pow, power wheels. I get an extra opportunity on this attack, so here we go. Oop. That is not great.
Well, maybe the exploder will explode you something good.
Maybe. Yeah, baby.
There you
Okay.
go.
That is a critical strike.
Sure. So that's going to be 5 damage plus the 3 deadliness for 8 total. Minus 4 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's got her.
Won't.
There you go. I'm going to say she's knocked out from this. Where's unconscious?
And I'm going to go
disoriented. Unconscious.
It's 4 to get across, and I can only move 3 spaces, right?
And a pelican is going to cost 2 to get over, like double movement to get through it.
Okay.
So
Then I'm going to move. I'm going to move to this edge, basically.
Yeah, you can jump on top of it, shoot arrows from it. Pow, 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 pow.
Sit down, we're rocking the boat.
All right, we
Okay.
got 2 down.
All right.
Moshi Sora.
My turn. Hopefully I can take out the last person
Whoa.
with my fire sword.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Except Daisuke is going to get stabbed in the chest next.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
The courtier. Yes, I will accept your duel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They will duel
We
you with
thought
my
it was
fan. Peck.
He's Are you sufficiently emasculated by my fan slaps? Slap. Slap. Slap.
Yeah.
Oh,
does
don't worry, I'll make the
Daisuke
switch to
have
my
an
Wakizashi
Iaido?
Slappy slaps. Giving you the slappies.
Okay.
Hey, I'm more of a man than
Oops,
him
I got-
taking a blade to the face, so...
Right.
But this is what lion do.
I can go
You're a little bit less of a man now that your fat suit has fallen
You
off.
kind of played into his strength. The only problem.
Actually,
Remember
I'm
what
gonna
Mayakoma
switch
used to
over
do. This is exactly
water
what it was.
stance and do a
Yep.
calming breath.
Bully
first.
people.
All right, hold on. Crystal's moving into water stance. Say it again.
I'm switching to water stance and doing a calming breath before I strike.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
nice.
Ooh.
I also do want to let you guys know that the Bushido tenet that Daisuke holds near and dear to his heart is courage.
Really?
Yep.
Not one that most Crane are known for, but
Sincerity.
Proud
Yep.
of
It's the less significant one to him.
well, no, I'm saying.
Hold on, guys. We're
courage
in the
is
middle of
usually
Crystal's
the-
turn.
Yeah, sorry.
I have no bonus successes, but I do hit him.
All right. He will take 4
4.
points of spiritual damage,
Spiritual.
which brings him down to. He's so close to dying now.
Oh, my will to fight, it's dead.
And
dying.
watering opportunity.
What are you doing with the opportunity?
Removing 2 strife.
That'll help. All right, Dice K goes at the end of the turn. That lion
Oh my gosh,
is
that's so much better.
unconscious. This lion is still up. Gonna attack this Shugenja. It's just a Shugenja. I can do this. I can do this.
Just a Shugenja. No, she's a Shugenja Bushi.
And she's taller than everybody here.
She is.
He's gonna whack me in the knee.
And I hit. 1, 2, 3. Finish the step. Take the strife. And I only have 1 strife. I'll hit you for 4 points of damage. 4. When I succeed at an attack or support action, I may remove an amount of strife from myself equal to my school rank. For each strife you remove that way, add 1 bonus to success add 1 bonus success to the check and receive 1 fatigue. I can't do that. I will fall over. Okay. Not doing that. I need to take out all of these characters all around me. I got to get rid of all of you.
And I'm assuming...
And I can do that because I'm Lion.
I'm assuming that's a katana and I'm bleeding now.
No, because you didn't take a critical hit.
Oh, it's only on criticals?
Only on criticals.
Good.
Yeah, he's lying to himself.
No, he can do it. He's a Lion Clan member. All of you are going down. Doesn't matter if he's the last one. You only need 1 lion. And his buddy's right there. He's still up. He's winning his duel. Now,
do I need to
against
move
a
to hit that guy?
courtier?
Or with range 1 on a katana, can I just hit him from here?
No, range 1 is right next to the person.
Okay, just was checking because I know range bands and range are slightly different. So in
You
that
can
case,
take a stab.
I'm going to move right here
Yeah.
to still be between Shozo and any threats.
Yep. And you can hit him with your
And
katana.
I'm going to try to take this guy out.
Yeah, get him with your pig sticker.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and spend another void. Oh, that's a much better roll. Keep that one. Keep it that one. And you know what? I'll keep that one and boom. And I will take that strife. So that means I hit him. He's taking 5 damage and it's going to be a crit.
Okay. This is weird. Let me check the rules on this. Something happened here. Something both good and bad happened here.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, since it's a crit, your deadliness turns into fatigue damage, so technically you're fine. Because if your damage from a razor edge weapon ever goes to 0, that weapon gets the damaged quality.
Yeah, you get fucked.
And lacquered armor gets rid of 4 points. But
But I did 5.
how did you do 5?
How's your katana 5?
No. I have 1 bonus because I'm on fire stance.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right.
So I did 5.
And then the deadliness turns into fatigue damage, which, hey, I think that kills this guy because he's way over his fatigue now. So tell me how you kill him.
Quick thrust right through the throat.
Hey.
All right.
Tarek.
The
Upward angle
clash.
because I'm short.
The clash continues.
Straight up.
Both of us receive 3 strife. And now you get to do a finishing blow on Akoma Mitsuo.
Oh, that's big.
That's you, Matt.
Yeah, they're talking to you, Matt.
Yeah, you get
All
3
right,
strife.
sorry about
Matt, you get 3 strife, and now you can do a finishing blow on Akoma Mitsuo.
All right. Anyway, I could still switch my Wakizashi at this point, or
No. It's
No?
instant. This boom.
You're
There's
using the weapon
right,
you
all
already
right.
have.
there's a split second in which you can do this, and unless you have
All
an
right.
Iajitsu maneuver, I'll allow you to do it. You need to have an Iajitsu maneuver to do it, though.
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Okay, you got a weapon in your hand. Whack him with it.
All right. So, air. Let's see what I can do to him. Let's see. Would opportunities help in this role, or just successes?
Successes would help way more than opportunity in this case because your Tessin is not Razored Edge.
Yeah. All right. Gonna give it the good old college try. I got 4 successes out of this
another
roll, and
It's a TN2 to hit him, by the way, not a TN1. So you have 2 bonus successes, which means your Tessins
And
have
his-
a deadliness
and
of...
his armor is damaged too.
Yes, it is. That doesn't matter. It's an automatic critical success. His deadliness, your deadliness is 3. Doubled is 6. Plus 2 bonus successes is 8. That is his deadliness.
What he's saving against.
Yep. He's on fire stance.
And can't keep strife.
He cannot keep strife. That is correct. So I'll keep those
Ooh.
2.
I can't see the 3D dice, unfortunately.
He's doing well.
I don't think anyone can.
I can.
what
what
the
the
hell?
hell?
I have it turned
He's
on.
doing very well. He's doing
Oh, it's
extraordinarily
exploder
well.
after exploder. Thank goodness the last
He
one
just-
had a
This is always the
strife on
enemy
it.
characters.
Your
God.
Tessin literally bounced off his iron jaw.
What the hell?
It's
You
still a
rolled
5 though, so
super
he's
well
hurt.
today, dude. Like 2 times, like 2 impossible rolls. I
He
don't
takes a debilitating gash, which
Ouchie.
is a severe wound to his fire. He is severely wounded in his fire. He is not bleeding though, because
The
your
Tessin Razor Edge
is not Razored Edge. So I'm gonna say like you broke a bone.
This one right here.
Yep,
The jawbone.
Now
So
we
he's
can't
gonna
talk
be
shit.
distracted like this for a while.
No, it's not. Fire is something else. I can't
Yeah,
remember. what it
fire's
is.
like his arm or something.
Yeah.
You hit his arm.
I got your writing arm.
Ah.
Poet.
Yeah, if he
Oh
hadn't
no,
rolled
that's my
so
poetry
well, you
hand.
might have caused him to lose fingers or have a maimed arm.
And as like I give him the blow, like, can I say anything at this point?
Sure, you just can't take an action right now.
All right. It's like, please show some respect to your master and stand down as aggressively as possible.
Okay, he doesn't. He has tunnel vision and is not going to respond to that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fire is arm stuff. So you broke his
Yeah.
writing hand.
All right. That
Yeah.
should,
Arm,
that should
hand,
at least
fingers, nose.
that should make the duel a little easier for me then.
Okay, he is going to switch to Earth stance. He's in quite a bit of hurt. He's switching to Earth stance.
Which means you can't target him with
Critical strikes,
opportunities.
Or conditions.
And he needs to get rid of his strife, so he is going to unmask by bending his principles.
Oh yeah, with unmasking I gain a void point too, right?
Nope.
Ah, darn.
You just lose your strife.
All right.
So he's going to bend his principles.
And lose honor, usually.
Yep, he's going to lose honor. He is going to take his sword into the dirt and throw sand up into your eyes.
Oh, fitness
Did you take the
fitness to
honor roll?
avoid that.
And he will take honor loss equal to his honor. So
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Did Daisuke lose honor for unmasking?
Because I remember
He
the
lost-
glory.
I mean,
he lost glory. He lost glory.
Oh, I lost glory instead.
Yeah, he lost glory instead. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Katana, you will take no damage from this katana.
Hmm.
It's a TN2, not a TN3.
to avoid like the sand or something? Do I do a
Yep.
fitness roll for that, or
Um. Okay, sand comes at you. He's using the 2 opportunity to try and increase your TN for next turn, and that just happens. Your TN is increased for next turn by 1. As sand hits
Alright.
your eyes, and he loses honor for that by doing a dishonorable move.
all right? So it's my turn now.
It's
right?
your turn
All
to
right.
attack him back.
So I'm gonna switch to water stance.
Okay.
Take out my wakizashi, and hold on. Let me. How do I switch to water stance? Water stance.
Conflict, very top.
Yep. There's a bar with the 5 different colored bars across the page.
It shows online help though. That I'm pretty sure that's not.
You
what
want to
I'm
go to
looking for.
conflict mode.
Yeah.
Conflict.
Conflict tab.
Conflict tab on your character sheet.
Oh, okay. There we go. All right, and I am gonna try see if I could still strike him with my wakizashi this time, and it's a TN2 this time. Right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a TN3 because you're blinded.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
You're partially blinded.
Hmm.
Nope.
Well,
Yeah, you can do it.
all right, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with the opportunity then. So air ring, let's switch to water ring.
Critical
Failed.
strike.
I didn't fail. I'll use that opportunity. Conflict. Remove 1 fatigue or remove strife. What would help me? I think it would help if I can remove strife for myself at this point.
You could also ignore 1 point of his physical resistance and do more damage.
All right, yeah, that's sounds like a good idea because I could definitely. I would like to finish up this duel at this point. So ignore his physical resistance and just make sure that my
I want
attack
this
is a lot.
point.
I mean, his clothes are damaged and in tatters. He wasn't wearing armor. He's not a samurai, or he's not a bushi.
He did not show up prepared.
So
But-
so basically, don't you use the opportunity for that? All right. So I'll go ahead and get rid of the strife because if it goes into the
Okay.
next turn,
And he takes 3 points of damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bayushi Narin.
Okay.
You're wounded in 2 different rings.
Yeah. I think my all of the other dudes are dead, right?
Or
The
they're
three
dead or incapacitated.
dead or incapacitated.
They're
Okay.
not fighting anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to water stance. And I'd like to take a calming breath. I believe. Can you remind me what that does?
It reduces your fatigue and strife by 1 if they're over half your composure or endurance.
Yep. Okay, so that's gonna drop me 1 there. It's gonna drop me 1 there. They are still dueling. Let's see here.
You can still shit talk somebody during a duel and not be interfering, right?
Is that the
Right,
case?
as long as you're not, like, using an actual technique.
Well, there's no point in shit talking them if I'm not going to be giving him strife or something like that. Or
I mean,
So-
you can do it for character flavor, but that's all it is.
yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to like
Well, because her
provocation, but I have to make a social skill check. Which at that point, I think if I'm making a check, it's interfering.
There's still a samurai that's still up.
Where?
I believe, isn't it? No, wait, no. This guy's dead.
That's
This
what I was
guy's dead
asking
too.
about.
2 of them are completely dead and one's unconscious.
Yeah.
So just finished off the last of our 3.
You gotta wait till he's done with his duel, or just interfere and take the honor hit.
I'm not gonna do that. Not for Daisuke. Because I think he had a chance to. Isn't there a point in a duel where you can just have someone duel for you and you don't take an honor hit? Like I was reading the duel.
Yeah, you
and
can
it said
have
that you could
somebody
just do that.
stand in for you. He can
Yeah.
be like,
Well, you
okay,
can have a
I call a
champion.
champion.
Yeah, you can just have a champion. He could have just called Naurin to duel for him, but he got himself into that mess. So,
Maybe see to your wounds. Then you can spend the turn doing an
Yes.
earth medicine check to try to stop your bleeding.
That's right.
is it?
It's medicine earth.
TN2 Medicine Earth.
Can I do a medicine earth check if I'm on water stance?
Actually,
No.
a character can provide treatment by making a TN4 medicine water check as a downtime activity.
Downtime.
Really, it says under bleeding.
Under
the
bleeding.
actual-
Oh, under
It
bleeding,
says,
yeah.
yeah.
Bleeding, you can get rid of bleeding. Yeah, get rid of bleeding. Yeah, TN2 medicine
Okay.
earth check. Do that.
Can I do a medicine earth check if I switch to water?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so then I'd have to put my strife back up, which means I'd have to make it and not keep any strife. I'm still not compromised.
If you're
so I
not
don't wanna
compromised,
keep any.
then you
You
should
can
be
keep the
fine,
strife,
but-
yeah, because you're temporarily your composure is increased by 1, so you're not compromised.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just
You
won't
still
be able
don't
to
really
keep
want to
strife
because you're bleeding, but-
after
That
the
would
next
hurt.
Yeah,
roll.
but you're not scholar.
What is it under?
Medicine is a scholar skill.
All right, medicine scholar. I have 0 ranks in this. Okay, cool.
TN2.
If you fail,
going
somebody else can still try to help you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it. TN2. Cool.
That's all right.
Nope. Okay. I don't know if I can do anything with that opportunity, but I'm gonna check. Oh wait, it was supposed to be earth, not water.
Yeah,
It's the same
earth.
either way.
You're on earth stance.
Yeah,
Do you
I
still
forgot
have the
to. I
same
clicked on it,
number?
but I had changed to water, and I forgot.
Just make a different roll.
Okay. Earth. Did it change this time? Yes, it did. TN2.
Still,
Okay.
yeah.
This
same.
is bad now because now you are going to take a bleeding check.
if she keeps those dice.
I don't think
She
I can
have to keep
notes.
one.
She has to keep 1.
Yeah. So it's just fucked me.
Matt, you're muted.
That's okay. You don't need to talk.
I see him talking.
I feel like I should have just gone with what I
I
wanted to
find
do.
it funny how whenever we do these games digitally, the dice tend to favor the enemies a lot more than the player.
What are you talking about? Y'all got rid of 3 of them.
And I haven't taken any fatigue at all in this fight.
Oh, I'm just salty about the Akoma getting such good rolls, and I'm just like, oh, you little.
Yeah,
I
he did.
blasted 3 people for 5 damage each at
pretty epic.
one time.
Now make
One
a
of them
fit.
almost caught on fire.
Now you need to make a fitness check.
Yeah. Fitness,
Now we're in.
fitness earth.
If I remove the strife that I gained from that check with that opportunity, do I still get compromised and take the critical?
I think it's just you have to
If I'm
keep
not-
dice.
It's like if you kept the die.
If you keep dice with strife on them, not if you take a strife, but if you
let's
keep
see.
dice with strife on them.
Yeah, it says equal to the strife symbol.
So you take 1 fatigue and you take the critical hit.
Okay. Then I, while I'm busy getting critically struck by trying to fix my leg, I will use that opportunity to reassure another character in the scene with your presence. Daisuke, that's not interfering. I'm just busy bleeding behind him. Okay.
Oh yeah, he gets to remove 2 stripes.
Yeah, it's removed 2 strife.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't thank me. Um,
Well, thank you anyway.
Not worth it. Yeah.
Okay,
Her pain and suffering makes you happy.
that's why I did it. Yeah.
He's
Okay.
reassured
so
that
what
he
do I do
has
now?
to
Earth
win.
fitness. Roll Earth fitness.
Oh, Naren's so fucked up.
Why is it that I cannot see any of the 3D dice right now?
I don't know. It's weird.
I
Anyone
see
else can
the
see
dice
them?
most of the time, but just not for certain roles.
They've been a little weird today.
Not for
I
me,
mean,
but
it's
I'm
been like
using
that for
a
the
Chrome
past few
browser.
games for me.
No, I see them. I see all of them. Like I just saw hers.
Uh,
Yeah.
what the heck?
And my character sheet's
All right.
been really slow to respond.
How much fatigue does Naren have?
6.
Okay, that's 5, which means you take in your Earth, because you're on Earth stance
Another
now,
minor wound.
a major. As you are tearing your wound open.
Oof.
This is
I
back.
got 1 success. I thought that makes it 4.
No, that puts it at 5 because you took a 6. Because you take a severity 6. It takes equal to the total.
Yep, equal to the total. So 6 minus
Okay.
1 is 5. 5 is a debilitating gash. You got to
I'm
get
sure
somebody else
Moshi
to help you
Sora
out
can
on
help.
this.
I think Moshi Sora can help at this point.
You can move anywhere you want. 3 spaces still.
I'm just gonna stay here.
All right, so Shiro Kuranagi.
I'm just gonna stay here and bleed out.
If I interfere with a duel, that loses Daisuke honor, right?
That loses you honor. I don't know if it loses Daisuke honor.
I'm pretty sure it loses both honor.
Let's see.
I think you only get your honor and glory that you staked back if you win.
Other characters can interrupt a clash before it begins or during a clash. Using the challenge action on an enemy involved in the clash allows the character to cut in, exchanging themselves for an ally in a clash. I had no idea. You can
Okay,
just.
What I
I'm
was
gonna-
talking about earlier.
I can.
You didn't use the word cut in, did you?
I did. I literally said there were rules that we could use to
Okay.
like trade in for like
Any other
earlier
form. Any other form of
fight.
interruption requires the character to forfeit 10 honor. Any participant they helped also must forfeit 10.
I'm going to.
So
this
what?
might be
What I'm gonna
the-
do? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rewind Bayushi Naren's turn because that's what she wanted to do was cut in last turn, right?
Well, I was saying that we should have cut in earlier, but I
Oh.
was asking about it this whole time, and everyone kept telling me I couldn't do it.
No, you can.
This is the first time I've heard about this rule.
You can do a cut in
I
by.
had the book open and I was reading it, and everyone kept saying, "No, if you interfere, you lose honor." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Okay, Shisora
Where even
Kuranagi, what do
is
you want to do?
that?
It's right
Um,
under the clash, interrupting a clash.
I will draw a dagger from my belt, and I will attempt to interrupt the clash.
Okay, you're just gonna throw a dagger at the guy.
No. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna draw a dagger and then try to interrupt
Okay.
the clash. Like move in to
You're on
cut
water
in.
stance then?
Yeah.
Okay. Use the challenge action.
Yeah. I have to make a command TN1 challenge to him.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Oop. Wish me luck, everybody.
All right, good luck.
Oop. Hey, look at that! Would you look at that? It's
It's so easy.
So easy. I'm gonna spend those 2 opportunity doing something. Skill use. I would like to notice an interesting detail about the character in the scene, such as the disadvantage of Mitsuo.
Okay. He has tunnel vision. You get it too.
Oh, nice. Okay. And I will move to a place where he can see me, standing over his dead friend.
Okay. Exchanging themselves for an ally in a clash. That's all you have to do. There's no accept or decline or anything. It's just you cut in.
No,
All it says.
Daisuke, now if he wants to get back into the fight, he has to steal it back from me.
Okay.
I'd probably ask Moshi Sora for her healing stick.
Moshi Sora.
Moshi Sora is
Honestly,
going
Moshi
to
Sora, you're my
turn
only
to
hope.
Naorin and say, "Let me help you with that." And switch to Earth.
She's like bleeding and she's just sitting on the floor, like has not yelped or anything at this point. Fingers like bloody, like
Just trying to stuff her fingers into the
like
wound. Like,
looks confused.
TN2. I'm not great at this.
Well, you're significantly better than I am at this point.
I get to keep 2, and there are 2 successes here.
You are no longer bleeding.
No longer bleeding.
Awesome.
that's very important.
Try not to move too much, if at all possible.
Okay. Daisuke, you are no longer in the clash. You can do something.
I think I'll focus on trying to take care of my bleeding condition as well.
Okay.
Since I haven't acted this turn, can I give him assistance on that and give up my turn?
You have to do it on your turn. You have to give the assistance on your turn.
Okay.
It's an
Was
Earth.
worth
You got to be on
asking.
Earth stance. Change stance to
Yeah.
Earth.
I'll switch to Earth stance.
Earth medicine.
Earth medicine. All right.
So, since you were right, Sasha, on the rules, and we didn't listen, give yourself a void point.
Yay. I was feeling really bad about it because I would not be in this really bad
I know.
situation.
I'm sorry. Void point
You
for
know
you.
what? Screw the strife. It's 2 successes. 3. While trying to treat myself.
Okay, I'm going to look at order of operations here to see if you fix the bleeding before or after. Order of operations. Resolve the symbols on the kept dice. Explosive success, strife, opportunity, and then total successes. So
So
that
it looks
means
like you bleed first.
you bleed first.
You definitely bleed first. It just happened to Sasha.
All right. So 2 fatigue.
Take 2 fatigue and then make a fitness check.
Man, I should have.
Well-
But after this, you won't bleed anymore.
Sasha wouldn't have.
Don't keep the one with
regardless.
the.
Yeah,
I
don't,
know. I get it. Opportunity as well.
how many fatigue do you have?
5.
Okay, you take a debilitating wound in your earth, but you are no longer bleeding.
Hmm.
You remember to lower your strife by 2, right? From
Yes, I did.
All right. Young So, you're up.
Well, Kuranagi just stepped into the duel. And I don't want to interfere with that because I know Kuranagi's in good shape right now. So, I don't think there's much I can do right now. The people who were bleeding are no longer bleeding. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm actually going to go over to the unconscious one. And is she bleeding or has any obvious wounds that need to be treated?
Yes, she does. Definitely.
Then out of compassion, I'm going to step back over and try to help her.
Okay. You do that. No roll. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. It also puts me in line behind Kuranagi. If things go bad for her, I can step in.
All right. The clash.
They might, because I'm not great at fighting melee.
Akoma Mitsuo will just leave the clash. Withdrawing from a clash on the battlefield after one or more round is not viewed as dishonorable by most, as warriors have answered the call and tested their resolve against the foe's steel. However, canny fighters might be able to sting their opponent's pride with words to keep the enemy in a clash if they are losing, or to prevent them from accomplishing other goals during the battle.
If he leaves right now, doesn't that consider Doji as having lost?
Let me
Daisuke?
think. Let me look at this. Because it says, determine winner. If a character inflicts the incapacitated, unconscious, or dying condition on their enemy without suffering any of these, they win. Otherwise, the clash is inconclusive.
Okay,
So
so
he's
it's
going to end the
inconclusive.
clash with it being inconclusive.
Yep, looks like it's inconclusive. Everybody gets their honor and glory back.
And
But nobody gains anything extra.
Yeah.
Akoma Mitsuo will surrender.
Oh, time.
Okay, can I can't do anything on the at the end of the clash, right?
Yep.
Daisuke is exasperated. It's like, oh, if only you could have done that earlier.
I wanted so badly to use Prey on the Weak as soon as he did that and be like, ha, he's terrified of me, and then spend the opportunity to force him to unmask and run away crying. Like,
You can still do that. You want to do that?
I definitely want to do that. Yeah, that's exactly
Go
what I
ahead.
do.
Nothing's stopping you.
Okay, I will definitely do that. Okay, I can make it.
Thinking of where like that trope in movies where like someone's small or like cute or like unthreatening makes an enemy run away and there's like a bigger, scarier thing.
Oh, he's not
behind.
he's not compromised. You can't do it against him.
Oh, he's not compromised
Yeah,
anymore?
it has to
I
be-
thought he still was.
He never was. He never
He
really
unmasked
was.
recently.
Yeah, he's got
Okay.
6 strife out of 10. No, that's not him. That's a different character. He's got 1 strife.
Oh, he's fine then.
Yeah.
I can't even. It's not, it
He
wouldn't
just
even be
sees
worth
the odds that are against him, and he's just like, it's not worth it anymore. You win.
it. Okay.
You win.
I still stand tall and proud, like I did something important.
Yep.
And I
Sitting
basically give
tall and
him like the
proud.
biggest glare I can muster against him. It's like you.
Unless anybody is doing anything,
Don't.
I'm going to end combat.
No,
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Can Moshi Sora help me a little bit,
I'll poke you with my sword.
please?
She literally sears your skin with the edge of a fiery katana, and you're like,
Application to help with wounds.
Moshi Sora can go around healing everybody with her sword. Tell everybody how much you heal them by. Just the base of whatever your katana is.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, you're gonna let me just do it?
Yeah. It's just gonna
Well,
be your.
it's however much damage I would have done to them.
Well, it doesn't matter, Crystal. The game is ending.
I know. Okay, guys, take 4 points of healing, and then I think it's plus my school rank or my fire. Let me just double check.
So Kurosobe will walk over to the kid. We'll walk over to
Okay,
the
everybody gets 7 back.
7.
Ooh.
7 what?
Like
7
fatigue.
fatigue.
7 fatigue back.
Heal 7 fatigue. Kurosobe will walk over to Mitsuo, take his swords, and go, "All right, kid." Pat him down for any other weapons. Take some away. Come on, you're done. It was a nice try, but you're not good enough. And brings him on over here. He says, "I hope your clan can pay for your release here. Attacking the White Dragon, that's no good."
The second time the White Dragon's gotten one over on him.
This one's still alive.
Shozo says, "Well, I hate to leave on such a sad note, but I must be going. Like I said, it's a beautiful day. Is everybody ready?
Best as we can manage. The Grandmaster.
The whole
Right
time,
next
has there
to
been any like movement or any noise or anything from the Pelican that
No.
would like?
So I want to add some flavor text with the torn apart fat suit. Daisuke will probably just get rid of it. Is like, oh well, the jig is up right now, and gets rid of the makeup and shows how fit he actually is.
All right, Daidoji Daisuke is buff as hell as he.
You're
Daisuke.
gonna have to
Or
draw
Doji
new art for your
Daisuke.
character.
Doji Daisuke is buff as hell as he throws that disguise away.
Since Shozo said he wanted to walk out of here, I offer my arm to him on the opposite side from his cane.
Excellent. He will take that, and you all will march out of the city together with the rest of your
Is my leg
entourage.
still wounded? Am I marching?
Yeah, 100%. You're walking out on your wounded butt, but you're a samurai. You can take it.
Shishiro Kurenagi will help Naorin if she wishes.
I just don't know what. No, I just don't know what gets rid of those 3-4 conditions. That
Rest and healing.
Bed rest
Yeah.
and healing. Yep.
I mean,
What
when
is
we come back
healing?
for the
Like,
next
I-
part, you should
There
be
are
fine.
spells that can get rid of those for you sooner
Yeah.
than just bed rest.
Okay. Otherwise, it's
It's just bed rest. Resting and natural healing will take time to heal all of those conditions.
I'm asking for specific rules. Like, how long is this gonna take?
So every day, you can make a medicine check as long as you spend the day in bed, and you can get rid of those with a medicine check of TN4 for each one.
Good God.
Or somebody can use a spell
There's spells and stuff and special techniques,
yeah.
all that jazz. Okay, you all begin to march out through the city, and people wave goodbye to Shozo, and then you emerge out of the gates and away from the city where there are no prying eyes. And Shozo stops everyone and says, "Okay, I'm done walking." He opens up the Pelican and says,
Get out.
"Get out!" And he wraps his cane on it. Tank, tank, tank.
You son of a bitch.
gives a stifled chuckle. It's like, oh.
Kurenagi just blushes as she sees the
And
two come out.
out come Moto, Nomen, and Kengo, and they bow and they are like, "We're very sorry. We're so sorry. We thought that was the most private place we could find, and well, we lost track of time. We fell asleep." He's like, "Yeah, Kengo, you're gonna be fine.
You certainly
Hold
been
on, what do you
interesting
say?
times, Kengo.
You're going to be fine.
You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it."
I'm pretty sure Kengo is gonna look at his new apprentice and go,
The lengths I go for that kid.
Hey, there's no harm. It's the White Dragon's palanquin. It's just which White Dragon was in it at any particular time.
Shozo's Pelican,
you might have
not
pulled-
the White Dragon.
He
looks in there.
Yeah.
He looks in the Pelican and says, "I hope it's cleaned up in there at least."
I was about to say, you might want to let me and Mochisaurus purify it before you.
Of course. Do your thing.
do some
And
cleansing
y'all
right
purify it, and he thanks you all.
Light it on fire.
Moto, whoosh, purifying flame.
I end up giving Moto
Sora's
some
doing Sora's
a
influence.
grin and just kind of give her the wink of good job.
You all say goodbye to Kengo and Moto Nomen. Kengo says, "I'm gonna go to Unicorn Lands with Nomen," and Nomen's like, "Yep, I've ordered him to do that."
and Daisuke will tell Kengo, "I will correspond with you soon, Master. I have a few things I need to settle back in Crane Lands."
Yep. Everybody has to return home, but first you say your goodbyes to Moto Nomen and Kengo. Shozo
Kengo
goes back
has,
into the
has,
Pelican.
nothing to say about Daisuke's new
Oh yeah,
visage.
they were watching from inside the Pelican.
Oh.
They're
Okay,
like,
okay.
that was a very interesting disguise. I'm not sure why you were doing that, but
And a very bold decision to take on Mitsuo in such a harrowing conflict.
It was a bit of a fantasy of mine. Tricking someone to thinking that you're harmless, but in actuality, you at least can hold yourself
and
together
then
in
Well,
a
That's
at
duel.
least at least someone can pull that sort of thing off.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was
Don't
so
worry, when you
bold.
see me, I'll be back in my flabby glory.
Sure.
Pat you on the back and say what
I'm
I'm thinking is a compliment, but obviously you might not take it as well. You would have made a great scorpion.
I
That is the first time that Naurin smiles.
I cannot I
Oh, I had a terrible teacher. I had a very terrible teacher.
so
well played.
you all joke into the sunset as you say your tearful goodbyes to Motonomen and Kengo. You escort Shozo back to his home in the next couple days. He's reunited with his family, which is pretty big at this point. I mean, he's got grandkids and that kind of stuff, and that's where he spends his final days. Everybody returns home to heal for training to get rank 2. Everybody's rank 2. You are given awards of glory. Yes.
So I can hit complete this rank?
Yes, you can hit complete this rank.
Yeah.
For defeating Ikoma Mitsuo.
Please let it count for me too. I'll share it with Kuranagi.
I think it counts for everybody since you guys didn't win your duel. It's inconclusive.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
inconclusive. Right. If the PCs are victorious, a major award of glory, 6 points of glory, and 3 points of honor. If he is alive, he will submit.
So 3 points of glory and 3 points of honor?
3 points of honor
glory.
and 6 points of glory.
And he is arrested. That's what it says.
On honor for treating the wounds of the one opponent,
Oh, yep. Give yourself a trifling point.
and for the compassion to Shozo.
No,
Offering
that's
my
your
arm as we
job.
were
That's
walking
kind
out.
of
That's your
kind of
freaking
expected.
job,
That
boy.
one's kind of pushed, but I'm asking.
That one's kind of expected.
So give yourself 2 more XP. 4 XP. 4 XP for this game.
This was a long
4
game.
XP. I'm really sorry for the length of this game. Thank you all for watching at home. This was a long one. We're going to be off for a couple weeks. Check our Patreon for more information. Check, I'm going to be doing some notes, some posts on this channel that are going to be text posts and vote posts. So make sure you check those out. Because I'll be asking about the game and how you thought about it. And then check out Face the Raven from Sasha on Wednesday. We have a Spelljammer game on Friday. From Crystal, James, Sasha, Matt, Tarek, my name's Corey. Go roll some dice.
Have a good night.